So, very, very good evening, everybody, and welcome along to the 8 o'clock Friday Night Live. And as we always say, bikes and beers to start with, and 9 o'clock, the watershed, it goes a little bit further. We step on down the rabbit hole. Already got a big lineup ready to stream tonight. So, without further ado, I'm going to bring in first one in is Simon GTR 1400.
Good evening, all. How are we?
Yes, I am good. What's your tipple for tonight?
At the moment, tea. I shall be on
Tea.
the Hobgoblin later.
Yeah, I've got a nice glass of red Malbec here. I need it after today. And across the pond, on the other side of the world, we have the man himself, otherwise known as Mr. Hells on Two Wheels. Evening, Drew.
What's happening?
Yeah,
Hey,
good.
Hells.
Buddy, good to see you.
Dude, I can't.
I understand
finish my
Hells has
week
got
without
some
seeing
news.
all my news.
Yeah, I want your news.
Oh,
Go for it. Go on. Yeah, go for it.
I'm very happy for this news, and
Oh, you've gone muted somewhere. What's going on
He's
there?
turned his mic off.
All right.
We're all really happy for this news.
No, nothing yet, buddy. That's weird. All right, we'll give him a minute. He's going to pop back into the stream. Just going to say a quick mention to everybody. So we've got Ponkster in here. Congratulations, Ponkster. 1,000 subs. He's now monetized. So well done to Ponkster.
Whoop,
Brilliant.
whoop, whoop, whoop.
Yay. Hells on here. Obviously, Hells is going to go big channel, big news on his channel. Quick hi to Escher Vlogster. He is in the room as well. Drew is back. Let's get him back on the stream. All yours, Drew. Take it away. Nope. No. Something's. It shows your mic's on, but and it's showing on mine. Let me try that. No, even if I unmute you, try that. No. That is weird. That is really, really weird. I don't know what's going on. Oh, we're going sign language now. Yeah.
Take care for the T2. No? No. He don't know sign language either.
No. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. He was all talking, and all of a sudden he just disappeared. I'm like, oh, what's going on? While we're waiting for obviously Drew to sort it out, Simon Brackett's on the room. So evening, Simon. Crumbly's
Evening.
here. Crumbly's been chucking loads of messages up on my my videos that I put up this week. Brutal Yoda, he's here as well. Evening, buddy. Good to see you. And man himself, Paul Keating, he's still trying to sort his YouTube out, so he'll be on a bit later.
That
Quick
code
shout out.
for I'm looking after children, I think. I'm trying to sort YouTube out. Yeah.
Shout out for the Road Blast Mafia. Still nothing, Drew. Oh, Mrs. MT Belly is watching, I've been told. So,
Ooh.
yay. So, Mrs. MT Belly is now watching. So, yeah, we're picking up loads of new subs at the moment. We are pushing out other channels. I can't figure out why Drew's got no mic because he came in with a mic and then all of a sudden it all went sideways on us. It's like, yeah. We shall get him back. So that'll make you wait for the news.
I want to know what the news is. He's got some big news.
Yeah,
and he's just about to tell us, and the FBI muted him.
Yeah, exactly. yeah. I've got some news as well. GTR is not running. Can't get it to work. I don't know what we've done to it. I am plugs probably.
Yeah, you not changed the plugs yet. You're not laid them out, no.
No, not had the plugs out. It's a big strip to get them panels off.
Right, talking to Darren today, and he had the same problem or very similar problem with the H2 he had, and it was going out, starting it, turning it off, going out, starting it, turning it off, and yeah, he ended up taking the plugs out, and there was fuel in the pots and all sorts. It was a real mess.
Yeah, but panel strip on a GTR is not a small job. Our little technician, he had a look at it and he went, "Do you know what? I'm not even going to bother. It is beyond me. I'll let you do it." Thanks very much. So I've got a few late nights at the garage next week because obviously Phil is not in next week.
Right.
But what I am going to be doing is obviously we've got the Super Sausage Run Sunday. I'm told that Jim Diesel is meeting us there. So Jim Diesel's meeting us at the sausage. Simon is going to be Phil's going to be taking the VN. the 1600. I shall be on a slightly different bike, a red one. So Sunday's ride
AB Lockwood
is now going to be known as Sunday's Super Sausage Sunday ride is now going to be known as Daddy Lockwood's Day Out.
Daddy Lockwood's Day Out. That's brilliant.
Yeah, so I shall be taking out the Viffa. So it's an 800 as well, but I'm going to obviously compare it and see what it's like compared to Lockwood's one and throw it
That's
around.
all right. I'll tell you what, you're taking out 800. We'll slow down. We'll wait for you. No problem.
I do have a lot of 125s that are coming through, so they reckon it's going to be cold. Quick one, Alison and Hayden are here. So Alison and Hayden watching. Evening, guys. Good to see you. I think Ali said about on a thing it was 5 weeks. All right, Drew is back. Let's try Drew and see if we've got any volume. I hear something. Oh, it was there, and then you're still there, Drew. Whatever button you've just clicked, it just it came on because you got my echo, and then all of a sudden it disappeared off again.
Can you hear me?
Ah, there
he is.
Right, the room is yours. Fire away.
No, his camera's froze.
He's there.
But anyways, no. Before we got on, I just got a message from Ciro, which you guys learned about Ciro.
Yeah,
I had him on the show. They invited us, and we're doing an event with them at Daytona Bike Week.
Wicked. Way, that's worth a round of applause on your box, Simon.
Absolutely.
So I'm not going into details. I'm going to save it for my show, but I'll announce your show.
That's such great news, buddy. Yeah, congratulations on that.
Thank you. I mean, super exciting for me because I'm a small channel, so it's a good thing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Andy's just said to me regarding my bike, same as a V8, you can't do it. It needs to run for at least 5 minutes. So yeah, it has soiled itself. Better to soil itself than soil your pants, I suppose. But it's going to be cold on Sunday. Yeah, wrap up warm. We have got a lot coming. I've obviously got a message Shelley and the DMR crew, see if they're all coming up. But Jim Diesel's going to be go up there. Missenden Flyer was there yesterday, so missed out at Missenden Flyer was actually at Super Sausage, and he said the food was lovely. Well, yeah, you can't beat a bacon and sausage roll. Yeah, food is always good there. Crumbly's just said, way to go, Hells. Yeah, he's great achievement, really good achievement.
It's awesome.
Yeah, just shows you the power of the small channel mafia, and everyone's using that hashtag now. And obviously, Hells started that off with his hashtag. It is going nuts over here. Everybody is using small channel mafia, so
it's growing faster than what I thought it would be, and it's fun because I've met so many new people because of it. So, it's doing its thing, bringing more people together and helping each other out.
That's what it's trying to do. I'd say I bought into it right from the start. You know that.
Yeah, quick one from Brutal Yoda. He said we've got a strong wind warning Sunday up here. Whereabouts are you, Brutal? Just let us know where in the. Oh, he's a Scottish biker. Oh, and talking of Scottish bikers, here he comes, full Rabbi Burns beard. It's the man himself, Mr. Zedhead.
Yo, it's Zed Paul. There you go.
Yeah, Zed Paul. Yeah, otherwise known as Zed Paul.
Or Marv.
Yeah, Andy's just said if I get one more subscriber, I'll join the stream. So yeah, go across.
Someone subscribe his channel for God's sake.
Yeah, Andy GSA Tractor. Let's get him up above. I think he's on a good score at the moment as well. So he's picking up subscribers.
Don't know.
I shall go and have a look in a minute and just see what he's on. I've got a couple of bikes I want to show you, because obviously we had the area rep in again. Flashing his bike off. So Andy GSA Tractor is on 25 subscribers. He's doubled himself since last week, so he's doing all right. So
whoop, whoop.
Yeah, and just to be the man himself from the 1000cc Club, Boo Rider is in the room. So boo.
Yo, Boo.
So how's your week been, Stu?
Been very, very busy at work. Just that, waiting on parts coming. Waiting on my jacket coming, which finally came.
I saw the video today. Excellent.
It was a bit of an ordeal waiting on it coming, and I had to be patient because you know, it's a lot of money I'd shelled out for the jacket. So you've got that riding on a delivery service that don't deliver. So, and I couldn't be annoyed at the people that I'd bought it from, you know, the suppliers. So, because it wasn't their fault, they did everything right, which I say in the video anyway. But apart from working and that, and I ended up having to order a left foot peg hanger for my bike. I was fitting my carbon fibre heel plates, and one of the screws was a bit stubborn, so it was a 5mm hex bolt, not a hex bolt, an Allen bolt that was in it. So it was whoever it was that had the bike before me rounded it, so I just got like a Torx bit, and I was just chapping it in, and the lug broke clean off the.
Oh Jesus!
Clean off the bracket, so I had to wait on a new one of them coming. So I've got that to fit tomorrow. So.
Oh Jesus! All good fun there then.
Fine, that's what it is.
Right, I'm going to try and bring up these pictures that I saw earlier. Obviously, this week's MCN. If you happen to follow MCN magazine, MCN have completely lost the plot as far as I'm concerned. They seem to be sort of pushing it at the 17-year-old market instead of talking to the older market, which tend to be the people that look at their magazines. So I'm just going to bring this up. Let me go into my browser tab. So this is the first one. So this is the Sinis Outlaw. Retails at 2,700, and they've basically chucked. They've had quite a few different Sinises, but they've chucked that one out. But that one is 2,700 for a 125 with only 10 horsepower. That is very, very low compared to some of the 125s that are out at the moment. That is very, very low. So obviously that's that one. Not a big lover of that one. The other one that they've put out this week as well, and we reviewed this ages ago, and I said to everybody, what do you think of this? They've now dropped the price. It used to be £12,000. They've now reviewed it and put the price up. And the new price of this bike is £11,700 for a fully electric bike. I do not like that at all.
Anybody got a can of petrol and a box of matches?
That's what I said when I looked at it.
It looks as if it's got a spare wheel from a Ford Escort in the back of
it. Is it?
Yeah. But yeah, it's electric, 42 horsepower. But for £11,700, would you buy it? Hell no. Exactly not.
No.
Exactly. And the only other one that they've obviously everybody is going on about. They have launched the first official cyber secure bike. What they mean by a cyber secure bike, because obviously everybody can connect to the internet. Cyber criminals are hacking rider and driver data. So they've now brought out what they call a cyber proof bike. The thing is, are you going to be looking at the internet while you are riding your bike? Hell no. But this is the new official cyber secure motorcycle. Would I buy that?
Jesus Christ.
No.
I think it is aimed at Uber and delivery drivers going by the side.
We need another can of petrol and another box of matches.
Exactly. Yeah. And the only other one that was out, I didn't even bother going and finding a photo of it because it is awful. Right, let's bring the man in. He's obviously got another like. It's Mr. Andy GSA Director.
Hills. I blame Hills.
Hills just subscribed to his channel, so there you go.
Well done.
There you go. You got 26 now then. Small channel.
Small channel mafia. What's up?
Exactly.
Wait.
In the house.
So yeah, it's been a good week, but yeah, I've killed the GTR, so I shall be playing Daddy Lockwood this weekend out on a VFR red one. Having a ride
We
around.
are so good at take the mickey out of you suddenly.
I'm going to be right.
Pull in with a GTR, and I'll use the brakes on the Beamer, and we'll see if we can stretch out that VFR a few foot.
I should be riding it in the corners, going Lockwood.
You need to do a vlog in a Scottish accent.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's the point. Yeah,
wee man.
It's just a wee bike.
All right, how you doing? Flock Woods da here.
Here I am on my wee VFR.
That is a great idea, Stu. I shall have a crack at that. Quick one from Barry. Said, Els, you're looking cool, man.
Well, I take my fashion sense from Zed. So
Yeah. No, it's
I'm hatless this week.
Mr. Z pool now, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Chris Hamilton says hi. Yeah, just Ponksters hanging around in the background. I did post up the StreamYard link a second ago, but if for those of you that missed it, the StreamYard link is up. Yeah,
And
there we go. Air's
congratulations.
vlog. He said next challenge vlog in a Scottish accent.
Yeah, congratulations, Ponkster, on the 1,000 subs, buddy.
Yeah,
good
well
going.
done, well done, Ponkster. Yeah, really good result. That it's well deserved, as we say.
I think it was his pirate hat. That's what it was. Everybody loves the Punkster's pirate hat.
Exactly. Yeah. They did say obviously weather warning because obviously I think where is he? Brutal Yoda's up in Nottingham, but obviously down here it said it's going to be quite good weather for a Sunday ride out. So we're expecting 35 to 40 bikes to turn up, but we shall see.
We've got an amber weather warning all weekend, up to 80 mile an hour winds, so that'll be fun. Yeah.
So you guys are talking about 125s, and Harley's over here putting bigger motors in the bikes. Did you see any of that released it Wednesday?
No, we've had nothing here.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! So I dropped a video on it on Wednesday.
Oh, I should have to catch up with that and have a look.
Yeah, and so they went and redid a new model line called ST. You have a Road Glide ST, a Street Glide ST, and a Lowrider ST. And they're coming.
You better hope they don't bring out a diesel version and call it the STD.
It's not bike
that's a good one.
But yeah, so they're just putting bigger motors and everything,
right?
You know, that's what you need to do.
Do you think they're just screaming that we're running out of ideas?
No, no. It's pushing more towards what I'm into, the performance side with the Harley stuff. That's what they're pushing towards.
Yep.
With starting
I mean, look, because they have that side where you can go in and you can stage your bike up to whatever stage you want. They probably realise that there's the market there has grown, so maybe it is good on their behalf. They've done a bit of sort of research on it and they're catering more for you guys.
Right. Yeah, they even teamed up with Olin's to do a suspension. There's a lot. Like I got to be on the new lowrider, not the ST version, but the lowrider S.
Yeah.
And there's a lot more they changed to it than what they talked about.
Yeah.
The ergonomics to that bike is completely different versus the 20 and 21 models. But I don't know. I've heard a lot of hate for Harley doing this. But my thing is we were screaming for it last year. Now you guys are going to hate on it because they did it.
Yeah. You can't have your cake and eat it at the end of the day. I mean, like you can't knock them for trying to push forward. Every company has to do that. They come to sort of a point where they either make it or break it, kind of things. Like, so fair play to them.
Yeah.
Well, I want to know because obviously Night Rod, I think, was discontinued 2002.
Right.
When are they going to bring out a 20-year anniversary Night Rod V-Rod special?
I don't know. I know that there's a lot of rumors about the Bronx finally coming out in 22 or sometime this year or next year, and there's a rumor about a 975 with that new engine in a Sportster coming out. I don't know. We'll see. My my better half is super excited because she put a down payment on one of the lowrider STs like a month ago now. So for her, it's what she wants because it's not a big bagger, but it's got the bags and it's got the convenience of a bagger. So I don't know. It's been a lot of hate over here for Harley doing that ST model line, but I don't know. I'm into it, so I liked it. You know,
it's like Kawasaki. The amount of stick they got for discontinuing the ZX14R, you would know it as Drew over in America, the ZZR 1400.
Yeah.
The amount of stick they got from that, so much so that there's been, as Rev Bombs pointed out when he was down at the bike show, there's been talk of the ZX15R, which which is as if they've felt the backlash and panicked and went, all right, we'll give you another one.
Yeah, exactly. But when are they going to do a GT15?
It'll be about a year after the ZX15 comes out.
Yeah,
exactly. But yeah, I should be straight on it because obviously when we went on the stand, and I said to him, "Where's the ZX15?" He said, "It is not here, and it's still a myth at the moment." And the guy behind me went, "No, it ain't. We've seen the prototypes."
Yeah.
And the guy went, "Oh, no, it's not released yet." So obviously people have been grabbing stealth photos of the ZX15, but they've wrapped it in all this special film, so you can't get pictures of the angles on it.
Yeah, it breaks out all the profile of the bike up. I've seen them doing it with the cars and that as well.
Yeah.
It's almost like sort of a camouflage kind of.
That's it.
Wrap that they put on it.
And then obviously the other one, he won't, I doubt if he'll be in the show tonight, but Western Supermoto, or Western Super Mare Vlogs or whatever. I can't follow so many. But he's just, here we go. Love Place XYZ. Right, okay. Yeah.
Right, everybody head over now. Strip clothes off.
Excellent.
Online strips with clothing. Well, you can take your online strips with clothing. And
how do you click on that?
Can we have a web link, please? Yeah.
Red Bomb, is that your OnlyFans?
I wish it was. I'd make a bit of money out of it. Oh, God. You do get them to try it. Where are we? Exeter. Yes, we did have that one over here too, folks. Yeah. I can go back. I'll just what if they're not advertising camping gear or bikes, I'm not interested.
But the whole thing with the Harley stuff was the ST models come with a 117, and so's the CVO. So the CVO guys were like, well, why didn't they bump up the CVO motor and all that stuff? And I see where they're coming from. Us performance guys, we want the motor. We don't care about paint and flash. We want this stuff. Keep the rest of it home.
Yeah.
Quick question from Weston. He's just popped up in the room. Quick question. I know it's off topic. Myself and the editor-in-chief have booked a Canary motorcycle tour. Good touring company. Has anyone had grief taking a lid on an EasyJet? No, I wouldn't have thought so.
Hand luggage.
Yeah, hand luggage. It's less than 25 kilos. Take it on as hand luggage.
Wear it.
With these EasyJet pilots, I would put it on.
Yeah, I'll be wearing it. Yeah.
They're usually drunker than I.
I say it's a female pilot.
Oh no! I was gonna be sexist then and say EasyJet don't have female pilots. That is the reason it's called a cockpit, not a fanny pit.
Oh dear.
They don't have female pilots because they can't park at the terminals.
Hey!
I've never reverse parked a jet. Is it easy?
They don't know how to put big things in small spaces.
Exactly. Thanks, Pete's going to fill it with the cameras. Quick one from Exeter. He said Harley are always getting nut shots. They are, yeah. I've been following a couple on eBay at the moment. They've got some gorgeous looking night rods on there. They've got one that's got a 360 back wheel and air suspension, and it's like, oh god, it is so cool.
Yeah, but when you talk about the night rod, I kind of feel like the new, like the motor that's in the Pan America and what they did with the Sportster S is kind of going down that road with the V rod because of the motor.
Yep.
And then later on, people realize, oh, that's a good motor. That's a good bike. And then they want it, but it's gone because they bitched about it already. And Harley's like later. So
Right.
I love night rods.
Let me just see if it is still up for sale, because it's sitting in my watch list at the moment.
I think it's sold, did it?
I don't know. Let me just hook onto my eBay and make sure that I don't show what my account details are, because you'll all be out.
We don't want to see his purchase history on eBay. No.
We don't want to see the furry handcuffs and all
that.
It has actually sold. It has gone. Yeah, it has. Oh no, it hasn't. It's still there. There it is. I have found it. Right, let me just share that up. Share screen. Into browser. That one there. And there she is. So that is, let me just bring it up full bore. There we go, guys. That is just such a good looking bike.
Good luck getting round that corner.
Exactly, yeah. But that side-on view, that is nice. That is just
that'll stand up on its own.
Exactly. He's got the 360 back wheel on it, and he's got the air suspension. But just look at the size of that rear end.
Is whoever buys it's got to try and get it through the door to get it out of that room.
Yeah. But it's up just short. Well, it's a pound short of 20. So you might just say 20k. But what a bike and a half that is, though.
You'd be dragging a knee just trying to get it out of the parking lot.
Quick one. Tom's in the room, so hey Tom, good to see you. Pong said I don't dig the big tyre thing. It's one of those.
That on his last video.
Yeah.
I was down in Air Beach, not that summer, just past the summer before that, and there was a guy with a Harley, and I'm not sure what size rear wheel he had, but he had converted the front end to run the same tyre as his rear. So his top and bottom yoke were all custom brackets for all his brakes and whatever. And I was speaking to the guy, and he did every single bit of work himself. He's got a milling machine, a lathe, everything in his workshop. And I was like, fair play to you, man. It looked absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, so it did.
Quick one from Exeter. Yeah, that was who I was trying to think of. Western Supermoto Vlog. So he did the Top Gear show when they did the tribute to Eddie Kidd. So you get to see him riding past Eddie Kidd. Quick one from Hells. Thanks to Western Riders. Ali just said that red paint will go well with my red hair.
It'll clash. You can't do it. It'll clash.
So hopefully Ali and Hayden will be joining us on the sausage run from Eclipse on Sunday. That'll be good. No. Anybody watch $1 Million Bogan's latest vlog?
No, because his thumbnail was another Harley line on its side. Boring.
He's done it. He's done it so many. Yeah, been there. He's been there, done it. Had the T-shirt. He's just repeating same crap every week. So, oh yeah, let me take it down the beach, get it bogged in the sand. Let me take it across a mountain range or down the desert, or oops, it's fell on its side again. Anything to get the views, and it's not. You want to go and watch a decent ride, go and watch Hells ride his bikes around those canyons and get the video, watch the video footage of all those mountains and passes and that he goes through. That's proper bike riding.
Yeah.
Or Stevie's one, because Stevie did a good one. I think he was live on Instagram from his Jeep and just riding across the Rockies, and that mountain view, it was like, oh God, just knocking the tunes out. And that's what it's all about, just enjoying the ride, just showing people this is what I do, this is where I ride to, this is the view, job done.
I've just joined a club called Beer 52, and you get craft beers.
I just cancelled my subscription with them.
Yeah. Gun toting Nano Penguin.
Oh yeah. Jesus.
Peach Pale Ale. That's nice, man.
I'm on the, what we got tonight? We've got a bottle of Barefoot. So I am on the Argentine. Oh, no, it's Californian Malbec, this one, because they didn't have any Argentinian. So
oh, yeah.
Can't beat a glass of the good red wine, yeah.
King Goblin.
I did have a couple of cans of Sir Galahad downstairs until my neighbour came round. So he had a couple of those. So So I got stuck with my bottle of red, unfortunately, because he doesn't drink wine. A quick one from Andy. If you go and watch some of Andy's stuff, Andy needs to get some of that up. He was showing me some of the pictures. Goes off playing around the Swiss Alps, and some of those photos, mad, absolutely mad.
That's my dream ride. Go come over and do Swiss Alps.
That was some of the stuff is really good.
Here we go.
Our friend is back again. Here we go, another one. Oh dear.
Hey, they're really bombarding you tonight.
Oh yeah, they must obviously like me.
We was in Switzerland in the Alps. We bumped into a couple of Canadian guys that had flown over, and they just hired some KTMs, and they were just blasting around the Alps having a ball.
Yeah, but I want to ship my bike over.
Yeah, do it. It's probably cheaper than actually hiring them. To be fair,
I just think it'd be fun to say I've taken my bike and it's ridden through the Alps.
Yeah.
Get kudos on
that. King Goblin, very lovely. Yeah. Road Blast Media ragging his Enfield around New Zealand. Yeah, that's another good one as well. Pogster's just like, ooh, love face. Yeah, that's obviously some type of posh wine or something.
Yeah.
That one emoji looks like you need
a bottle of wine that lays there like
that.
Stop advertising the audio. Quick one. I've got to answer this before it disappears. Boo, what time are you leaving the garage? As usual, we're all getting there for 9 o'clock in the morning. So me and Phil will be on site from about 8:30 getting the bikes prepped. Everybody gets there for 9. Keep the noise down, please, because we have neighbours, and we're leaving the garage at 9:30 to go straight down the A5. Now, normally, if Steph comes with us, or we've got one of the older riders, I think we might put Simon at the front this time, at the front of the pack, or stick Andy up the front. And I'll play tail in Charlie as I normally do. If you can get past Simon, that is. We know what these old John Deere tractors are like, so
I've struggled to keep up.
Quick one. Hi, Howie. Lovely face. Oh, yeah. That was me gaming account. Yeah.
MTA doing.
Yeah, good to see you, boys. Yeah, MT's here as well. I gave you a shout, MT, but obviously we did a test ride on a Michigan this week, so I gave you a shout out regarding Michigans, because obviously you're the man that rides them more than I do. So hopefully get a few more subscribers to his channel.
MT did a really good video around Nottingham, actually, and lots of history and stuff going on and famous people used to. I really enjoyed that, actually. That was that was really good.
Yeah, he did very well on that. So yeah, that was quite a good one. And obviously Howie's here as well. And I think we've got another 25 minutes to the watershed. But should we go down the rabbit hole early, guys?
Fuck it, why not?
So it is early. Just to obviously warn you now. We've discussed bikes. We've all got beers. And now
the bollocks start.
Now the bollocks start. So yeah, if you are offended by bad language, or adult content or biker humour, now is the time to go off.
Fuck off.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, go watch EastEnders or something, or go and put Sky on, because this is not the place for you.
Go watch the I Spy motorcycle challenge or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's get the love.
Okay, how many people watching? 23 watching and only 6 likes. So everybody smash that fucking like button.
Yeah, don't forget to like the stream, guys. Quick one from MT. It gives us lots of peace and quiet while he disappeared out on that. So you could do more challenges, please. That's Mrs. MT. We've already had one that started in the stream. So obviously my GTR is not running at the moment. I am out on the weekend on a VFR. And the challenge set by Zhead is to do a moto vlog in a Scottish accent.
VFR.
And
I have started this silent challenge, but editing it into black and white, trying to render everything and add music to it so it all links up with the silly little dances that I do.
The
Is
silent challenge has got to be the hardest one for you to do, Rev, because you never shut up.
exactly.
Talk all the way through and just mute the video.
Yeah.
Could do, yeah. It's like, look,
The magic of editing.
Yeah.
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 I could try that. Quick one. Christopher's just said to me, he said, what's your opinion on airbag technology for bikers?
Should I get
Anything that's live
Jury's out.
a while in it.
airbags are for tractor trailers? All right, just
Yeah.
let you know.
I've got a tractor.
He's got a tractor. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what airbags are for, not for motorcycles.
Yeah, because obviously Missenden Flyer has been pushing this airbag jacket.
I always wonder if you'll bounce down the road. You know the things you used to have when you was a kid? You sat on it and bounced around?
Yeah, space hopper.
Same with an airbag. You just sort of hop along the
It's bouncy car sometimes, isn't it? It's like if you have an accident in a car that's got 12 airbags, you just bounce around inside it until someone opens the door.
I think Exeter might have one as well. What's your opinion on those, Exeter? And quick one from Weston. He said, I've just subbed Z-Head. So
cheers, my man.
Well done, my man. If you haven't subbed everybody in this room, jump on and sub everybody.
Because I couldn't have it because I'd get drunk and want to try it out or something.
have you ever seen any of the TikToks where it's usually like a garage in Russia somewhere and somebody sits down and they're about to drink out and like poof, straight up through the roof. Great.
What you don't see on that video is the man getting carted off to hospital because he's fractured his spine in 17
Yeah,
places.
definitely.
Yeah.
Well, I used to do that when I was a firefighter. We're doing training, and I'd take my 9-volt battery, and they'd be in there working or something, and I'd do that and shoot that airbag off. Oh my gosh! One dude actually shit his pants, like literally. I'm like I was like, oh, but yeah, you can take a 9-volt battery and you can make them shoot off.
Yeah, there is a very, very good YouTube video of I think it's a guy in a garage sat in a tire, and they've got the airbag in the tire, and the guy actually commented and said, yeah, they set the airbag off under me, but I ended up breaking my spine in 4 places, and I also ruptured my rectum.
Yeah. It's like a shotgun going off underneath you, man. Like,
yeah, that's the same as
Friday night.
Yeah, it's the same as like sticking an airline up someone's jean pocket or up the trouser leg, and it's not going to do you any good.
No. But when you're young and stupid, it don't hurt so much, or you don't think it's going to hurt, do you?
If GP used them, they must work at £500. Yeah, £500 plus a sub. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Using it, track use, yeah, because of the speeds that you're constantly doing on a track. So, like the risk level, I would say is far higher. On a road, is it going to hurt any less if you hit a tree? I don't think so.
It don't protect your head, does it?
No,
exactly.
No, I think if you come off at speed, it's more. I'm more worried about my head hitting something than wearing a fucking airbag. But
yeah, they say On's device on. You look like the Michigan Marshmallow Man out there walking around.
Absolutely. Because
the jury's out on them, and there's some of them are very, very dubious as well. I mean, there's one of them you buy the jacket, but you pay a monthly subscription, and the jacket's connected. And and what happens if you don't pay your monthly subscription the day you have an accident? Does it not go off?
It's TMF's video. His Goldwing's got an airbag built into the tank.
Cool.
Oh, I get that, because if you're in the front collision, you're gonna
Quick, an advert come up on my Facebook for underwear with built-in gel pads on the back side.
They're not gel pads, they're panty liners. Come on, then.
That's like my because I carry a full first aid kit in back of the bike, and someone said to me, he said, like, it was going through it, he said, what's that stuff there? I said, oh, it's basically army clotting powder. Why is that? I said, if you know how to use clotting powder and you're ex-military, most of the military are trained in how to use clotting powder. And he went, yeah, but what's the condom for? And what's the bit of plastic? And why have you got a tampon and a panty liner? And I, what is it, just in case a female needs it? And I went, no, because what you'd normally do, The credit card is in case someone's got a lung punctured, because you can put the credit card over the top, but you would wrap it in basically a Durex, and that seals the hole because you've got a rubber and a plastic seal. And he went, oh, so what's the tampon for? I said, stab wounds or penetration wounds. You stick a tampon in. What happens when a tampon gets blood on it? It swells up, seals the wound. Ah, all right. So what's the panty liner for? I went, cuts or abrasions, basically a pressure pad. And he went, oh, I'm going to go home and make myself a first aid kit up.
Out of the wife's vanity cupboard. Yeah.
Out of the wife's vanity cupboard. I was like, Jesus Christ.
The tampons were always very, very good if someone had a nosebleed. And you shove them up their nose, and if you didn't like them, you didn't cut the bit of cotton off the bottom. You left it hanging down.
Pretty cool. Making a reel for the garage at the moment to lift my bike up. Nothing special but effective. Ramp. Sorry. Quick one from Wesley said, I've worn cycling shorts when I've had my Tiger 800 seat was made of concrete. Brings me to this point of cycling. Now, obviously, Hells wouldn't know.
Don't start about the highway code. You'll get us ranting. You'll get us fucking ranting. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Cyclists can now overtake on the left-hand side when you are turning left, and the cyclist on the left-hand side of you is given priority.
What?
Wait, here comes a cyclist. Here comes a cyclist.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be like 1,000 points for me. If I had something like that, I feel like I'm playing like Grand Theft Auto. Kick the cyclist.
So, how many cars are going to get slammed from behind because a cyclist or a pedestrian has decided they're going to step out or move past you, and you've got to give priority?
That's the thing. That's what they were saying. Pedestrians have got priority, then cyclists, then cars. So
I'm sorry.
Cyclist, as you're turning left, he stops because of a pedestrian, and the three cars have hit you up the arse.
Yeah. And
run them over. It's only going to be a small fine anyway.
Exactly.
If cyclists want to be added into the highway code, they must have to start paying insurance and road tax.
Road tax, yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
As far as I'm concerned.
Definitely.
Fucking mammals.
There was one. I'll find the link for it later and share it up on the stream if I remember it. But I was clicking through 4 o'clock this morning, and I thought it was Jim Diesel to start with, but it weren't. And it's a guy riding the same route that Jim does, the Essex dual carriageway. So he's filtering down the middle, comes up level with a beamer. There's the woman on the phone, and he looks at her and he went, taps on the window, put your phone down, love. And she went, what's it got to do with you? I'm stationary. He went, just put your phone down, love. He said, you're risking other road users while you're on your phone. Why don't you F off? All right. Looks in his rear view. He looks down and looks in his rear view mirror, pulls forward, and there's a cop bike behind him. And the cop knocks. Put your phone down. Put your phone down, love. And she turns around, looks out the window, went, what's it got to do? Oh. Pull over. And the biker actually looks around. He went, calm as a bitch. And the copper looks at him and goes, move along, mate, move along. But it was like karma, absolute perfect karma. Because that is the one thing that really, really bugs me is people on mobile phones when you're trying to ride your bike. Quick one from Western. What gets me? It's a European rule. Yeah, I thought we'd left the EU. Yeah, I thought Downing Street had stopped having parties, but that's not happened either.
Yeah.
It wasn't a party. It was a surprise birthday cake presentation.
I didn't know I was at a party.
Yeah, Bojo's.
I've got to wait for the report to find out if I was at a party or not. Fuck me, that was a good party then, weren't it?
Yeah.
Well, I've been to parties like that.
Where the fuck was I last night? I don't know. I'll wait for Sue. I'll give Sue Gray a call. She'll do a report on it for us.
That's a point. Ponkster's just raised a really good one there. Cycles should have to demonstrate competence to be on the road. So, should we bring out a CBT,
which you used to?
Yeah, you used to do because you used to have your cycle certificate when you were a youngster.
That's right. You triangle badge, wasn't it?
Yeah, compulsory bike test, for bicycles.
And what I want to know is if you see any of them breaking the rules, can you mow them down?
Exactly.
What in the world? Like, what's going on over there?
Oh, it's crazy, mate. Don't worry about it.
Over here, you just let people play in the middle of the road. They get hit. They learn a lesson. I mean, what?
Yeah,
that's the nanny state culture we've got, mate. We've got a nanny state culture which feels like it has to look after absolutely everybody.
A quick one from Crumley. He said, "Don't cyclists have to ride in single files?" No, they can ride two abreast now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is good.
And they can ride down the middle of the road
Oh,
until they see something approaching them from behind.
It's quite
Yeah,
good,
right.
You don't have to swerve as much to hit them all.
No,
That's
it's
true, very
easier to
true.
take them out.
Exactly. Yeah, so yeah, that's gone very, very down the rabbit hole tonight.
Yeah, well, you mentioned the bloody highway code, didn't you? You got us all ranting now.
Exactly.
The Scottish government had put a sort of ad on Facebook saying, "Is everyone preparing for the new legislation for bikers?" And I had replied, "Yeah, I'm buying a steamroller."
Good point.
Instead of back in the day when we used to play mailbox baseball, you guys could play cyclist baseball.
Yeah.
Eventually, they won't want to ride because you're going to knock them all off.
See, the thing about it is like, see the way the UK used to be to the way it is just now, guys. You'll all know what play parks were like back in the day. They were absolute death traps, and the parents
adventure playgrounds. They were called, weren't they?
There was instant death in every corner, but we all played on them anyway.
You used to have the metal slide. It was about 30 foot in the air, rickety as hell, made of steel, and all the plates were all riveted together. And you knew darn well if you went down that slide and there was something sticking up, it's going to take your ass cheek apart.
Absolutely.
And you got third-degree burns when it was hot.
Yeah. But now you're not allowed to. It has to be made of a special plastic with a anti-slip, a slip coating on it. So it, and then we used to have it where you fall off a swing or a slide and you went down onto the concrete, and that was pure. Now
that was
it's
a week in hospital.
Yeah, brushwood or this bouncy rubber that they've made from recycled tires.
And see, we learned a great lesson that every action has a consequence.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're a little more cautious, and we pay attention a lot more later on in life because we learned that as children playing on death traps.
Oh, Jesus H. Christ.
Anyway, I just want to welcome to the room in the side chat there a new channel, brand new channel, MT Tank. Welcome, MT Tank, to the channel, Brandon. There you go. He started up his new.
Where are we?
Let me
just say hello and then.
Oh, there we go. MT Tank. There we go. Two abreast until you kick them off.
I think that should be two abreast, but there you go.
Drew, what you said there, you were absolutely spot on. It's my son. He's a stunt scooter rider, and when he goes to the skate park, he's on sort of vertical jumps and whatever that are 10, 12 foot high, and it's taken him quite a while to get to the level that he's at. And there has been injuries along the way, but I keep on saying to him, the injuries are learning part of the learning process. I'm never ever going to tell you not to do something, because you have to learn yourself whether the best way to do it. And now the difference now between the way he started to the way he is just now, the progression has been absolutely absolutely fantastic. But now he appreciates the risk that he's taken, and he's riding with it.
You must remember this one, boys. The Witch's Top Hat. Oh God!
Oh yeah.
Here we go.
On the roof and everything.
Love faces.
You're getting spammed again, Rev.
Oh, that's all right. I don't mind at all.
I think he's telling you to wash your face. I don't know what that water thing is.
Must give a quick mention to Love Face Online Strips Without Clothing. Thanks for coming in, because obviously you're clicking on the stream, you're interacting, so you're getting me more points.
Hang on, online strips without clothing, doesn't that sort of defeat the object? If you're stripping without clothing, don't you have to have clothing on to start with?
Exactly.
Rethink that one.
Yeah. Oh, let them do it. If you're in the stream, mate, you're basically interacting with me, and you're making my figures go up. I don't mind. It's all aiding my analytics, so click away. I'm enjoying it. Even the thumbs
anyway,
down.
On another note, we're up to 14 likes with 22 watching. Come on, I want to see 22 likes. Come on.
Exactly. Yeah.
All
I
of
don't
you.
mind. Online stripping. Come on, no, you really no.
Was it the silence of clams stripping without clothes? But you only got 14 likes because you got the homeless guy from America on your show right now. So.
The hobo, yeah.
No,
Tells the littlest hobo. There you go.
that was a good series. Whatever happened to it?
But the littlest hobo. I
Maybe
think it
Red
ran
Bob can
out of.
sing us a song by Simon Strips. Right, yeah. Moving swiftly along the yellow bus, as we say, and it's going down the rabbit hole.
Nick every window on the way through. Yeah.
On the way through. We're going to talk about Mr. Dirty. It's Mr. White Hoodie Man that likes to get extremely dirty. A lot of mud on the face. It's our very own Brandon. Here he is.
Evening, Brandon.
Evening, buddy.
Empty tank in the house.
It's a good name, isn't it? I mean, we spent like a whole hour, maybe 2 hours thinking about that name, so it's pretty good.
We deliberated last week very long until the night, didn't we? And we came up with it in the end.
We did.
Oh, the only online stripping I do is paint. I love it. Oh, how's your week been, Brandon?
Busy. I mean, busy. I don't really know how to. Basically, you guys kept telling me to start a YouTube channel, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. And I went out, I bought like a GoPro case, and like I brought the accessories, like this like weird adapter thing where you can plug it in and then get a microphone and talk. Anyway, turns out I ordered the wrong microphone. Apparently, there's 2 different types of microphones you can get.
Yes.
Oh, well, thanks for the warning.
TRS.
Yeah, you should have spoke to Zed first. I'm a drift guy, so I don't know anything about them GoPro things.
You don't actually need the different microphone. It's like you can get an adapter. Let me have.
I've got the.
I've actually got
GoPro 10.
Yeah, it
takes a normal.
Is Brandon in a sauna?
No, I just have basically. I bought a webcam for meetings on Teams, and I was like, I go to work every day. I'm rarely in meetings or at home, so I was like, I just get a £10 webcam. But look at all of you boys on your HD 720 bloody webcams over here, eh? So streaming from my phone. But I don't know.
This is a £10 webcam as well, so don't worry about it.
At the end of the day, Brandon, you're on the stream, and that's all that matters. Yeah. Video quality isn't the big thing at the moment. It's that you're participating.
Get yourself one of them, Brandon. That'll sort out your mic issues.
Mate, that's literally what I've just ordered. I've just ordered one of those.
Because it's like TRS. It's a single ring on the jack plug. That's the only one that the audio pack for the GoPro will take. So it's TRRS at this side, which is the female side, and TRS there. So it basically converts it to allow the GoPro to see it.
All right. Well, legend, eh? We needed you yesterday, last Friday, but then realised
I was drinking, mate. You should have seen me. You should have seen me on the Scousies.
You need to figure out your priorities later on.
You look like Marv off of Home Alone, sitting on the couch. Like you walked into a stranger's house and got on a live stream. Is what you look like.
I practically had.
Just say Junkyard Dadski's in the room. So hi JD, good to see you in the room, buddy.
But yeah, don't worry about video quality. Worry about audio, because it's not worth a damn if they can't hear you. So
exactly, yeah. Well, everybody knows because obviously I tend to edit while I live stream, and every time I unplug the mic, they went, "What you got in the background? Washing machine?" Or it's just the amount of processing fans I've got in the back of this unit, because I've got 2 huge intercoolers in the back of this with the water. So I all I did, water. I went out and bought myself just a 10, I think it was about 12 quid Jabra headset. So it does the job for me.
Yeah.
And it also comes in handy because I can plug it into my Xbox controller as well. When I go gaming.
I'd love to play against you on Xbox. I just the rage.
I wouldn't mind, but I've been doing MotoGP 2021.
Yeah.
And I got my ranking up to 10th in the UK and 56 in the World Championships.
That's too much spare time.
I know. I'd got my H2. I'd spent a fortune. I'd got a H2, H2R, all extra fins, extra soft compound tyres. I'd got it remapped to 300 brake. It flew round the track, and then my little nephew decided he wanted to come over and have a go at my game, and he went on MotoGP. I am now 1,576 in the world rankings, and the UK rankings, I'm at 28,000.
So, Rev, I'm trying to think here. What can we do to get you to sing a song?
I don't sing, mate. I gave that
Get him
all
another
up.
bottle of wine.
Yeah, get me another bottle. Well, hopefully, if you might hear me sing on Sunday, because if we're going to do it with a Scottish accent on the moto vlog, and I'm going to be on a red VFR, so it'll be when I wake up, you know I'm going to be, I'm going to be the man that wakes up next to you.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I would, yeah.
He's a proclaimer.
Yeah.
So my dad mentioned a challenge to me last Sunday, which would be an interesting challenge, right? Because I think Simon would like this more than anyone else. You've got to talk for 10 minutes straight about everything you hate on the road, basically.
Oh God,
Yep.
that would take Simon 2 hours.
Challenge.
Which I think is pretty cool. I mean, I'm getting into it. I'd like to do some of these challenges. I think.
Oh God, Simon would be away for 2 hours. Women and mobile phones, numpty car drivers.
I'd just be riding down the road going, I hate you, I hate you.
You're a con, I hate you. You're a wanker. Oh, look, a fucking cyclist.
Totally hate you on the bike.
There was one, what was it? I think it's Beans on Toast that did a stream, his latest video on YouTube, and he's having a right ding at cyclists, RLJs, red light jumpers. And he said to me, he said, I love your comment. I went, what? I said, they're all a bunch of psychopaths. And he's like, it took him a couple of minutes to figure out what I meant, but he's like, oh, it's a play on words. Yeah.
Well, the ambulance service used to call motorcyclists future donors, and now I think cyclists are future donors, especially if they start riding in the middle of the road.
Yep. GTA, baby.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Well, from Crumbly, now in the MT Tank Club. Yeah. Click on and follow all these guys under here. So, yeah, there's loads of
I've just subbed you, Brandon, so there you go. You've gone all the way up to whatever it is now. 14.
I don't know. I've got 14? No way.
Yeah.
You should have 15. I subscribe.
15 now, yep. He's just gone up one.
Oh, wow. Nearly got more than Rev. Oh.
Mine has gone absolutely nuts this week because we started the week. I think I've got next award for me is 700,000 views, and we started the week. I was 620. I've now got 27,000 to go for 700,000 views, and I'm like, Jesus Christ! I've done nearly 60,000 views in a week. But when I rolled back onto them, and I'm thinking, hang on a minute, I didn't click on that. I think it's 25,000 views on one video, and it's because Lex Moto have tagged Titan, and obviously the Titan scooter was the one that I rode, but it's just gone nuts on that at the moment. I thought, okay, fine, yeah. So I actually did £82 this week, and not 62.
Woohoo!
Oh, so I've gone up. Yeah, I've gone up a couple of 20 quid. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. So for the month, that's not bad. That's
don't go changing.
Right, just so everybody's aware, then that means that Revbon will be buying everybody's coffee at the Super Sausage on Sunday.
I get free subscription at Super Sausage anyway because Chris sponsors me.
I was gonna say, I know you guys go out on Sunday to Super Sausage, but we've got a bike event up at Super Sausage on Saturday.
Oh bugger!
Oh.
Give it a promote here then. Chuck it up on the stream, mate. Tell everyone about it.
Go for it.
I don't really know what to say. Basically, so the 1000cc club, we've obviously expanded into other countries, but we've been basically discussing. We don't want to expand too fast. And we kind of want to keep like a close group and like keep it like a family orientated thing. So now we've opened a 1000cc West Midlands and a 1000cc Southwest. So the West Midlands is going to be like Northampton way, I believe that's, or Midlands even, as a whole. So we're going to be using Super Sausage Cafe as probably our home sort of cafe because it's a good little place, isn't it? Really,
it's the food's wicked in there. Obviously,
good parking, it's got everything really.
If you haven't seen it, Missenden Flyer was in there on Wednesday, so. I think he had Henry Cole with him or something, but I know he had someone quite famous with him. So yeah, as he said, I propped him for some scran.
Well, I wasn't there, so clearly wasn't that famous.
Oh, there we go.
You
Empty
have
tank. You've got
17.
17 now.
Mate. This kind of just means I've got to start posting videos, doesn't it? This is such a bad
Yeah,
idea.
you've got to start doing something now, yeah.
Quick one from Boo. Someone said about Boo, you'll bite the new BMW 125R. We all know what BMW stands for anyway. By my wife, because it pays for the parts.
I was offered
He
several
was all
camels.
thinking a different direction there. Yeah.
I think Rev should take his extra money and put it to my favorite charity.
I think he should, yeah.
Yeah, single mothers.
Yeah.
Single mothers that like to dance.
Oh,
He's
talking
been
of,
advertising that all night. He keeps
Yeah, he
deleting
has
the
been.
link.
oh no, I keep deleting it. Yeah, quick one, because obviously Jim Diesel's been talking about the farty woman in America.
Yep.
So she's been basically blowing off or farting in a jar, bottling it up, sending it out to people, $20 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
She went in with ruptured bowels. I think it was last week.
Yep.
If you haven't followed it, I tried Googling it just to see. They reckon she's earned $200,000. Her medical bills are getting close to $190,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Oh
yeah,
dear, what a shame. That's what happens when you ain't got no NHS, isn't it? Eh?
Exactly. And they reckon she's going to have a colostomy bag. So don't hug her too hard.
It's just like
She'll
when someone
squirt
farts
at
in
you.
the bottle.
Yeah, ring around the collar.
Does it make you hungry when someone starts farting in the bottle? I mean, I'm starving right now.
Yeah,
Brandon wants another kebab. Look.
Yeah, blimey, 24
See
watching
when you
that.
open,
Paul Keating's
see
back.
when you open it up, does it still make the noise?
I don't know. We tried it with Scotch Mist, and we sold a load on eBay, and then had to refund all the customers because they all complained it wasn't genuine Scotch Mist, and it was just literally smoke machine fluid in the jar. Took a photo of it. This is your Scotch Mist. But people fall for this most stupid thing. I tend to sit on eBay looking for all the. There was one on the other day. It lasted, I think, about 4 hours because it pops up. I follow the unusual on eBay, so anything that gets listed in there pops up. And it was 100 used earwax buds for £10.
Sounds like a deal.
Why?
Is that a deal?
Yeah, complete with the earwax, and I'm like, okay, probably make a candle out of it.
No, wrong.
What does Shrek do with his? Does he makes candles, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Probably.
This just makes me realize I'm not hustling hard enough in life.
Yeah. Quick one from MT. Yeah, speaking of BMWs, I saw I see RB saw one that knew how to use. That was the I think we was out on one of the ride tests and following that BM, but it was smoking like a bugger. But he did use his indicators.
Yeah.
Apart from the fact that I choked on his emissions. Yeah, quick one from Paul. He said, "You still doing super sausage from Eclipse?" Yeah, pop up to us, mate. We're leaving, getting at the garage at 9. We're leaving at 9:30, or getting up for the super sausage probably around about 10 o'clock. But Jim Diesel is going as well. So, just to remind anybody that is meeting us at Super Sausage, park by the orange garage. We have got that whole corner reserved for us. So the whole corner is reserved for our ride group because we've got 40
Is there
bikes
a
coming.
special section for the BMWs? I'm pretty sure there is.
We can get you in the
Special
corner.
what?
Yeah.
We'll stick you in the far corner.
That's it.
They're opening the gate and letting you go into the field in your tractor. There you go.
Yeah, you're allowed to hook up to any plough you want.
I can't take the tractor on the field. I'll never get it out. It'll start chewing grass.
Why are you guys complaining? He would pick up so many women over here with a tractor. All right. I'm just saying, American women love a guy on a tractor.
No, a guy with a John Deere. Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely if it's a John Deere. Oh,
It's got,
Paint it green.
it's even better than having a Harley. I'm telling you what.
yeah.
You
Oh,
got a
Brett
tractor
Young.
and a pickup. You got it made, yeah.
Yeah. Brett Young and who's the other one? Chris Young. When the lights go down, yeah, you got a John Deere. Got to have a John Deere.
Yep, she thinks my tractor's sexy. Yeah.
Andy, I was messing about on it's like an app that I've got in my phone, and I was thinking like you could probably have that as your badge.
Yeah, it's your icon. Yeah.
What, I've even put a BMW badge on it. See,
Oh, you put a couple of handlebars on it.
Get a picture of you sitting on top of it.
Yeah, stick some handlebars on the end of it. That's the new channel logo.
Perfect.
Oh, wicked. Yeah, just a quick one. Yeah, if you are meeting us, obviously at Eclipse, get there for 9, leave at 9:30. If you're leaving to get to Super Sausage, get there for 10. Oh, cheers for Outback Outlaw. Good morning.
Yeah.
Thanks very much, buddy. Much appreciated on that.
Yeah, it's King OO. What's up?
Hey, if you didn't know, any channel credits normally go straight back in the pot. I am doing quite a bit for Salty and Sprinkles. Have been pushing this out. I still follow it, and Military Bikers doing it. So obviously, most of my stuff goes to the PTSD. Not just the Americans that suffer PTSD. A lot of our British guys. We must be the only country in the world. Well, not the only country in the world, but you can come over here. You can. Oh, I've come from Syria, Afghanistan. I want to claim asylum in your country. Yeah, here's a free house. Here's £200 a week. And we'll look after you, and you get free healthcare. Our British guys that come out the services have served 20 years, can't get themselves a house, can't get themselves a job. And, you know, at the end of the day, they give everything for their country and we give nothing back. So I do tend to follow a lot of the PTSD channels. And obviously, this man down here knows all about PTSD and mental awareness. So obviously, speak to Brandon. He's got, tell us a bit about your ride, because I think it's August, isn't it, Brandon?
August, yeah.
It is, mate. Yeah. So we're hosting a mental health awareness event. I mean, the thing is with an event, right? An event is an all-day activity. A ride only tends to be like a couple of hours. And I don't think that gives it enough time to kind of spread awareness or anything, in fact, because people are like, oh, I'm going to miss the ride. I can't go. An event, you're like, oh, it's only down, it's an hour away. You know, I turn up for 10 minutes. Anyway, we're doing an event for mental health awareness. Just collectively, just for motorcycles, though. We're not targeting like anything else but bikes, because the thing is, a lot of people use motorcycles as an escape, right? And a lot of them are veterans in the armed forces or police. It could be any public service, in fact, or anything in general. You know, like Rev said up here. You know, a lot is ex-military. We're going to have like so we're going to have a charity on site to greet people and just be on site in case people do have issues. I don't want you turning up to it and going, well, you know, I don't feel comfortable talking out loud here. So we want to have professionals on site that are going to be there and be able to show you the right direction, I guess. And just all there to support each other.
Your friends are back.
He's back. My friend's back. Oh, if you're going to advertise on my page, at least send me a decent $20, $30. Come on, love face. Yeah, as they say in England, Tesco, every little helps. Quick one from Elsa. Donate to Rev Bomb's Single Mothers Dance Charity Club. I think most of excuse me, most of us in this room are either ex-services or or ex-forces, or Simon. I think Simon was ambulance service. I think Stuart you were something to do with it, weren't you, Stu?
No, I built ship deck machinery for the Navy, mate.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah, you did stuff for the Navy. That's it. I know Andy was as well. So there's a lot of, especially military, and obviously a lot of the guys in America, military biker, and then you've got Marine rider. You know, a lot of the guys from SEAL teams out there. We get no support whatsoever. But then you're expected, as I said, you know, when I got knocked off, I have good days and I have really dark days. But it all depends. If I wake up breathing, it's a good day for me. But I do get down days where you sort of wake up in the middle of the night, you know, you're in a sweat and you've had flashbacks or you've had nightmares, and you're never going to get rid of some of the crap that you've seen when you've been out in zones. You know, we did Falklands, Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland was probably worse than what we saw in the Falklands, especially when some of the troops, the beastings that the guys used to get from the Irish, and obviously those two guys that got attacked in that car, you know, there was some real nasty shit that went on. But you put your head down, as they say, you put your head down and you get on with stuff. You know, you put it to the back of your mind, but it's never ever to the back of your mind. It can roll back. And there's always the thing. Oh, Simon had it last Sunday where the guy sitting on the bridge wanted to throw himself off.
Yeah,
that's in Simon's last video.
I saw that. Yeah.
You know, and obviously fire service got him down, but we always say to people, you know, if you get stuck, the biker brotherhood is a big community. If you're feeling down, then reach out. Someone out there is going to talk to you.
Yeah, I was going to add to it as well. It's not just, it's like I said, it's solely bikes, right? But I read an interesting fact online when I was obviously doing research to try and find out the actual facts on how many people this affects. And it's 1 in 4 people have some form of mental health breakdown or trauma every week, basically. So it's like, so I mean, I think it works out to be like 1.5 million people or something like that.
Exactly. It's huge. It's not small. Yeah,
it is absolutely huge. And the thing is, like, the budget as well for mental health is like, I think it's 1 billion, which I think they worked out, and they said they needed like 4.3 billion. So it's like one fourth of the actual money that they need. There's clearly not enough staff and not enough funding for it.
Yep.
So I mean, well, we'll do anything we can really to help people. We've got someone who's just passed their motorcycle test for like a breather sort of thing. She was like, "Oh, I'm having a midlife crisis." I was like, "Are you all right?" She was like, "Oh, I've been so down recently. I thought I'd get this out of the way so I can come out of you guys a bit more." And I thought that was just amazing. I mean, a lot of people do, like I said, they turn to bikes, don't they, for that sense of freedom.
Yeah, it's like Hayden there. So, you know, Hayden's partner Ali bought a little 125 off us. They join us all the time. Simon's met Hayden and Ali quite a few times. He was in the army and SA, Outback Outlaw, ex-corrections officer, wasn't allowed in defence because of my immune blood disorder. Oh, Sarah's here. Hello, Mrs. Burning Gas, Hauling Gas. Yeah, as I say, big respect to everybody that served out there, you know, giving up everything for you. Yeah, that was, the thing was, obviously, don't want to put a downer on it, but Northern Ireland, if you served in Northern Ireland, you were stood on the Falls Road on sentry duty. There you was with your old SLR, and you wasn't allowed to have any rounds in the gun. You had to scare them off, and you were having bricks thrown at you, spat at you. And everyone said, you know, why did you not have any rounds in the gun? Because if they took your gun, they could use it against you because you weren't allowed to fire on people. There's some idiot on Facebook at the moment. I think he does like the analysing people, and he turns up at police stations with his camera and that.
Oh, mate, what a job's worth.
Audit in Britain.
That's him. And he turned up at Basingbourne Barracks and they had a Gurkha on the front gate. And then he starts moaning because the Gurkha pulls his 45 out of his pocket and starts levelling it up with the guy. He's like, "Go away, you're on private property." "Oh, you've pulled a gun on me. You've pulled." The amount of people that said that you should have just double tapped him or just give him a good kicking because he shouldn't have been unarmed. He's just doing it just to get a reaction.
Yeah,
that guy needs
views.
He's doing it for views. He needs taking out the back and giving a damn good kicking.
And that's my opinion. I'll film it for him.
Exactly.
On my channel.
Quick one, blown away at how. We are at the end of the day, Hayden. You know, we're all in here every Friday, and it's, as we say, it gets to about 9 o'clock, and it just turns to bollocks, and we go down the rabbit hole. But promise not to mention the Rams.
I promise not to mention it. Red made me do it. Sorry, Mrs. Go Rams.
Go Rams. Yeah, go Rams. Obviously, Junkyard Husky, much appreciated, my friend. Do obviously ride safe and have a good weekend, my friend. MT knows he's been suffering with depression and anxiety because obviously he found my channel and Simon's obviously been chatting with him as well. But as we say, there's no drug like getting out on the bike. You can't explain it. You can't tell people what it's like until you've actually experienced it. But getting on a bike and just, I think. One of the guys, I think it was either Code or Goofy Bastard, said it's like wind therapy. It is. It's wind therapy. And you can't explain that feeling.
Once you get out on that bike and you start riding, you focus. You can't think of other things. Everything else goes to the back of your mind. You are on that bike.
You're living in the moment. It's like there's a guy called Milan Kulis that actually has a quote, and the quote was on, let me think, it was Road, I think it was, which was a documentary about the sort of life for the Dunlops, and it says that when you put your foot over a motorcycle, you're living in the present and not the past, and you're free from danger, because danger's in the future. And when you're anyone who's free from danger is free from everything. It's a fantastic quote. That wasn't obviously word for word, but the sentiment was absolutely fantastic. When I'm out on a bike, I use it as a barometer to how I'm actually feeling and what my mental state is. When I'm thinking and feeling clear, I have the most amazing rides that you could ever imagine. But when I'm foggy and cloudy and I'm just not feeling it, I've seen myself turn around after 10 minutes and park the bike in the garage and save it for another day. So I use my bike as a barometer to my mental health.
Yeah, same here. You know how I'm feeling, because if I'm riding double digits or triple digits, you'll see how my day's going.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I was going to just quickly touch on something. So we're actually using our page at the moment so we obviously I use TikTok, right? So a lot of time people post like quotations or quotes on TikTok when they're feeling emotional or down. So we've actually we scour TikTok every day, basically, our admins, and we'll find someone. There was some guy on there called Moto Leafy, and they've just like every video was just super depressed and like really down and everything like that. So we just got a lot of our members together to just go over to his channel and show him loads of support and send him private messages. It's just little things like that, and it's just showing that people actually care.
Yeah.
Oh, my friend is back. Oh, there we go. He's got a new one up. So, man, the best girls in
Once again, he's telling you to wash your face, Rev.
I'm enjoying this. Yeah, keep clicking the link, keep sending it in. The more I've got on the stream, the more you're going to monetize it up, and I'm going to give more to PTSD and mental awareness. So keep it coming, people.
But yeah, a while back on my Instagram page, I did a little short about my PTSD thing. I like this pretty good. If you guys ever get a chance to get over on my Instagram, scroll through my videos way back almost a year ago. I made that one dealing with my military and fire service stuff. But that's why I went into club life for a long time, honestly, because coming out of it, it was familiar. It was about the same, and I wasn't adapting to civilian life. So,
there we go. Pause it. I've just let me just report this guy, and I'll put.
Hells, when you say club life, you mean like MC life sort of thing? Is that what you're trying to imply there?
Yeah.
I completely agree with you. So I used to be a president of an MCC, and the people who looked after us was HAMC. And a lot of them are ex-military, and they do exactly that thing, don't they? So when they do leave the military, they don't like change, so they come together as a brotherhood, and they stick in their old ways, and because that's the only way,
right?
That's quite literally it, right?
Right, you're just in the civilian life, and the club life is paramilitary, so it's very home, very familiar.
Absolutely,
and it helps a lot. I don't do it. I did it for a very long time. It's just, my life went in a different direction, so that's why I don't do it anymore. But I loved it. I loved it every day. I still got a lot of people I'm close to, even though I don't wear the patch anymore. So.
Yeah. No.
Quick one for Brandon. What's your TikTok account?
Oh no, you're already following me, Rev.
I know. I'm one of those who these busty blondes are that are following me.
Oh mate,
That is the Single Mothers Dancing Club.
Oh, there we go.
Brandon, what is your TikTok account? My TikTok account is called BikerDad24.
Yeah.
Let's see.
But no, Hells, I completely agree with you. I mean, the reason why I left club life is because of the separation you have between your family and your brothers. Because I don't know if anyone else here knows, but when you're in an MC or an MCC, it's strictly no women, just men. Obviously, you get women there, but they're not part of the actual club. And it's difficult to kind of, and a lot of the time, you spend more time with the club than you do with your family. So it's kind of, you've got to choose one or the other.
Yeah, the higher up you go, the more the club is your life.
Absolutely.
So,
a quick one there. Brandon has a club in the Hells. Brandon has a club in the USA.
Oh, I do. Yeah.
Ah, there we go. There we go. Thanks, Brandon. Ali's just said, I think Ali will give you a follow on TikTok on that one.
Oh, no.
Brandon has a club in the US. What?
Yeah, so the 1000cc club that I run, we're in Ireland, USA, Australia, France, and one more that I can't remember.
Were you guys in the US at?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I'll have to find out and tell you. Let's find out.
I might ride 1000cc
one day.
Cut yours in half, yeah. Take the front cylinder off, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
No, I just like to know, like, because if people ask questions and stuff, I'm like, oh yeah, go see these guys, or you never know who you run into or what somebody's looking for.
Oh, absolutely. Texas, California. Sorry, California. There you go. Is that Texas? I don't know, man. I'm rubbish with geography.
California.
Really?
You guys need to find a better place in the U.S. Let's just say that.
Oh, really? Is it bad?
Well, posers down there, aren't they?
No, it's not that. It's just
Power Rangers.
You guys complaining about what's happening over there. Welcome to California. That's exactly what that place is.
So, I mean, we're not. That's where the 1000cc club originated. Well, not originally. We originated in the UK, but that's where we started the group. But we've got people across the entire of the US. But there's only 168 members at the moment, and we started it like 2 days ago or something like that.
Awesome.
So we're just growing at the moment, slowly and steady. And the US is obviously twice as big, maybe 5-6 times as big as the UK. So we're looking at some good numbers, or get some good bods over there. So when I come over to the US, I've got people I can ride with.
Yeah, I figure Florida would be a hot button for you guys because that's an all year long riding thing down there.
Yeah, but it comes down to who you know and who you can trust. Right. So we had here's one for you, right? We're just talking about Ireland. We expanded into Ireland, right? And the guy who was representing us turned out to be working for the IRA. So yeah, little bit of a whoops. And he was using a fake name. So we looked at his name up on the Irish Mirror. I think I've already explained this story, but I'll explain it again. We looked it up anyway. Anyway, he was done for waterboarding or something like that. But yeah, all fun and games. Then we confronted him about it, and he's no longer with us. But it's about who you can trust, isn't it?
Yeah. You gotta watch it nowadays.
Suspicious packages he may send you.
Yeah.
Don't open anything he sends in the post, will you?
That's right. Simon sent me a lot of photos recently, so I'll have to check those out.
I'll send you a lot of photos.
Yeah.
They're all of you as a baby. Yeah.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. I took them last week. Yeah.
You could twist that so fast, but I'm not twisting anything. I'm just going to leave that as it is.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you see my dad? Did you on Sunday? How loud?
Did you not watch my last video? Because he's on it. He stars.
No, I did, but I want to know what his bike sounds like in real life.
Well, you can hear it on the video.
Yeah, but videos don't give justice. Like my MT sounds like a 125, but in real life, you lose your
I think I actually commented, "Oh fuck, that's loud." Yeah.
Oh really? Oh, wow.
I can't remember if that appeared on the video or not, but I did actually say, "Oh fuck, that's loud," and I've got to sit behind that.
Yeah. I mean, you could probably outride him. So I mean, just go front. He's only got 125, isn't he?
I followed him down to the local superbike sports bike shop because he wanted to buy some cleaning stuff because it got dirty apparently.
Man, that's what he doesn't go out, does he? How can he get dirty if he doesn't go out? How's that even logical? It doesn't make sense. It's like, oh, I've got a bit of carbon. Yeah, a bit dirty now. Yeah, can't go out.
You want to see my bike, mate? You can't even read the number plate at the moment. You are clean when you turned up at Super Sausage compared to the back of my bike right now.
Wow.
I had to scrape the rear light so people could see if I was braking or not. I took a little ride over to Oxford on Thursday and then to another office and then up to Hemel. And when I got there, someone actually commented that, they couldn't see anything out the back of my bike. The indicators, rear light, everything black. So I'll clean a light. I left the number plate.
Yeah, to be fair, I mean, well, this is a thing. I was speaking to some guys, actually. People either run no number plate or a small number plate or a dinner plate, in fact. And so I don't know the actual law, but this is the law that I've been told, is if you run a 7x5 number plate, which is kind of just out of the 9x7 by law, it's £100 fine if you get an anal police officer, right? Yeah. But if you run no number plate and you can provide fake evidence of the number plate accidentally falling off, it's a £100 fine. It's no wonder people don't run
broken number plate under the seat.
Yeah, well, exactly that.
Broken, dirty number plate under the seat in the back box. Someone snapped it. Someone hit it. Someone did whatever. It's only just happened.
Yeah, and we just blag
as well is another thing. Yeah, they can actually stop you from riding, and you can't continue if they want.
Oh, can they? Okay.
Until you've got an actual number plate on the bike.
Yeah.
You should
they put like a prohibition on.
I mean, I think Simon, our last trip on the train, there must have been 10 of us, right? And we're
black electrical tape.
I brought along some black gaffer tape, and everyone was doctoring their number plate because no one wanted a fine through France. And on my back box, on my bike, when you lift up my back box, there's always a little bit of tape in there that will change a U to an O or something like that. Cut to perfect shape, so I can just stick it on as a.
That's what I like to hear.
Black electrical tape is exactly the right width for a standard number plate, and you can change pretty much any letter you want. Once you're on the train.
Yeah, once you're on the train. And then don't take it off till you get back to the port, unlike Steve, who took it off at the garage 10 miles from the port and then got pinged on a camera, which was quite amusing because he'd gone all week with tape on his number.
Did any of you see the episode of 44 Teeth when Chris got stopped in Switzerland? Do you know he got a speeding fine in Switzerland, and I think
that's bad news in Switzerland.
It was €2,500 €2,500 at the roadside.
Well, that beat.
See when he got home, there was a further €4,000 or something like that I went up to. So
I had a €5,500 fine from Switzerland.
No. So I mean,
just don't go back for 3 years and you're fine. You don't have to pay it. If you don't go back for 3 years, it's squashed.
Right. Well, I mean, like he basically paid it because they were threatening to lift his bike. So they were doing like a tour. So it was basically they had a sort of support van, and Alistair Fagan was on a bike and he was on a bike. So Fagan was actually going faster, but he actually had caught up with the back of a car, and when they shot the radar, it was Chris's bike at the back that it caught. So they basically told him, right, you cannot ride your bike. You're banned from riding your bike in Switzerland. So it had to be transported to Italy before they could ride again at the border. It was crazy.
Yeah. I think it's when we did our last Europe trip, Andy. We went over into Switzerland to the falls, didn't we? And you said to everybody, you said, look, just do not get fucking lifted for speeding, because if you can't pay the fine on the spot, they'll lift your bike and you leave you sitting at the roadside.
The thing is with Switzerland, 1 kilometre an hour over the speed limit is something like 27 quid. So every kilometre an hour you're over the speed limit is 27 quid. So 100 kilometres over, you know.
I'm about to get a 5-star wanted level over in Switzerland.
Jesus, 12k, Jesus H Christ, worth more than the bike.
Yeah. And speed cameras are hidden. They just don't tolerate it. But you know, it's a great country. Just get through it quickly.
That's like
not the stick up from the rifles on my bike. So yeah, that one actually survived. So
we've actually got a local biker in Milton Keynes that he is a police ride. Simon's seen in black Hayabusa, and he is always out on that Hayabusa. You can't see it. It's completely unmarked. He rides in black leathers. The only thing that you will see is his sergeant flash on his shoulders. But he rides with a white helmet and pure black leathers, and that is the only way that you're going to pick him up. And I know because he pops in occasion for a cup of tea, and I did get collared by him doing a little bit over the limit with a guy on the Ducati Panigale. Simon's heard the story, the VFR and the Ducati Panigale. But Michael's a good guy, and he said to the guys, he went, the guy was doing 150 plus down a dual carriageway and filtering between cars at 150. And he said to him, right, he said, you've got two choices. You either have your license, you're going to lose your job, you're going to lose everything, mate, and I'm going to take your license for 3 years, or you get off the bike and I'm going to give you a kick in the bollocks. And the guy went, oh, and he got off the bike and he walked up to him and he went, right, I'm going to give you a kick in the bollocks. And he grabbed him by the back of the head and he went, don't speed. This is your kick in the bollocks. And he actually let him off with it. And he went, I know what it's like on a Sunday. The roads are open, but don't do it, mate. Save it for a track.
Yeah.
And he let him off with it. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, for Michael to do that. But it was obviously a good day for Michael. And he was like, he's a biker as well. He can understand that we all want to get out and just blam the bikes to full power. But there's a place and a time for that.
Yeah, and it's not on the public road, unfortunately.
And it's not on a public road. Yeah. The one thing that does get me is these poxy speed vans that you get sitting on top of a bridge.
Yeah.
And there is a new one because obviously they can only get you one way. There is a new camera now, and it's literally a Mercedes van with a little pole that sticks out the middle of the van with a camera on it. Gets you one way, but it has the ability to flip round in about half a second and get you going the other way. So you've got to be very careful. That is the new one, and that is a laser one. It tags you with lasers, so they reckon it's accurate to half a mile. And I'm like, right, okay, fine. That's the sort of time that you reach back with your foot and stick your one of your feet across the back of the number plate, or get a plate flipper. Brandon will know all about that.
my gosh, you guys can't have any fun over there.
No,
you can. You just got to do it in the right place, the right time when nobody's about watching you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I told you it's a nanny state.
I'd be in jail. By the way you guys talk, I'd be in jail within the first mile.
We are prone. We have a dual carriageway that run every single road in Milton Keynes is dual carriageway. If you've seen 90% of my ride tests, and everyone said to me, why are you doing 45 mile on that road and it's a dual carriageway? Every single road in Milton Keynes is a 70 mile an hour dual carriageway, apart from a few that are up close to the city where they're 40. But the main one that runs through Milton Keynes is 12.5 miles of dead straight road. And it's the one we always take to Super Sausage. And you can blam that bike, but the amount of bridges over that road where they can sit a speed camera. So obviously Simon knows, I know, Andy knows it as well. You take it ever so easy, but Sunday morning you can guarantee that the coppers will be sitting on one of them bridges because they know that all the guys are going either up to Jack's Hills or Super Sausage.
What I've found you can do is you can piss off the BMW car driver and he'll want to race you, and he tears off ahead and he clears out all the police for you.
Yeah, exactly.
With the same
telling
thing
the bird sitting in his passenger seat, fuck me, she's fat, isn't she? What are you doing with her? And he'll want to race you, and then before you know it, you go, oh, you let him win.
We had the same thing. So when my dad first got his bike, we were going towards Super Sausage, must be like the A5, I'm not too sure what it was. And there was a Lamborghini and a Ferrari in front of us. And my dad, being my dad, was trying to race them. And obviously, they had done a few laps around, up and down. Anyway, he's like, yeah, he's trying to race them. Anyway, there's this police van just sat with his camera out. Yeah, and they can see up to a mile, can't they?
Exactly, yeah.
It's absolutely ridiculous. But they obviously knew where it was, so it was never a race. Just like you said, 70 mile an hour and not going over an inch. But anyway, I'm going to jump anyway, so I'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah, I think We normally go till about normally about 10:30, 11 o'clock, and then Simon takes over the stream. And if you want to jump onto Simon's stream around about 11 o'clock, because I have got the start of a 21. Oh, Andy's just about to disappear. He said he's up at 4 in the morning. He just sent me a private on that. So Andy's up at 4 in the morning.
Yeah, he's only up at 4 in the morning because he's old and he needs to pee. That's all it is.
That's it.
It's the only time I get to watch porn without anyone else listening.
Exactly. I've got a 5 a.m. start. I've got 21 days straight in the garage starting from Monday, so I am going to be absolutely shattered. But I'm still going to get some Sunday rides in. But we've got a lot coming through because obviously Phil's got working from home to obviously analyse what's going on in the garage. So I've got 21 days straight on that. Exeter is off to prep for tomorrow's video. Yeah, so don't forget, follow all these guys in the side chat. Don't forget to follow their channels. Got to say hi to Rowley. If you haven't seen Rowley's stream, the last time he did it from his toilet pan. He's got some. Rowley has got some really good green screen background. So yeah, go and check out Rowley's channel. If you get the HCAF dual carriageway, yeah. Peeps get done. The HCAF, I think we went down with Simon to the HCAF with the Rosper guys, Nick and all the boys there. But there was coppers everywhere. Quick one from We Ride WV. What's up, everyone? Heading to work and listening while I'm driving. Welcome. Quick one, night, Brandon. MT Belly. Yeah, good night. Brandon's disappeared off, so Western Riders lives at HCAF. But there's some really good bike calves. Caffeine and Machine is out there. You've got the HCAF down at Berrinsford. You've got Super Sausage. Obviously, Jack Seals went to the wall last year. Unfortunately, big bike calf for the older bikers, the BSAs, the Nortons and Triumphs. They went to the wall last year and got liquidated, so which was a big shame. Quick one from Roland, he went there. That's Rev. Quick one from Sarah. She would take a bike on a demo ride, but they're obviously waiting on the test ride. I've got a comment on obviously burning gas, hauling ass, because Sarah is knocking out some amazing videos at the moment. She's pushing Gareth to the limit. She's absolutely smashing it to the limit at the moment. So she's doing really well on that. So yeah. But doing absolutely really well. So Andy's obviously disappeared off for work. Brandon's disappeared off to do his thing. Don't forget, Simon's obviously on from about 11 o'clock. He's probably going to get himself a cup of coffee or another beer.
I went for a wee.
Yeah. Western, have you noticed? Yeah. One of our guys in our garage, the boss's son, Taylor. Now he's got a BMW 3 Series. He originally had a Land Rover. It's a Range Rover Sport, should I say, that was lowered to 2 inches from the floor. So he had a lowering kit, took his Range Rover the other way. He's now got a BMW. And Taylor took his girlfriend up to eat at Caffeine and Machine. He said, come back. He said, yeah, it's a nice little cafe. The car park's nice. He said, we had a burger and chips and a cup of coffee, and it was £30 for the two of us. You're talking, restaurant prices. Whereas you can go to Super Sausage. Me and Simon know. Cup of coffee, I think it's £2.40, and a bacon and sausage bap, and that's 3 sausages, 3 lots of bacon in a bap, and it's £4.50. And that is a massive bap. It's an 8-inch bap in that. It's a massive bap. That's what the missus always says to me every weekend. Get me a bacon and sausage bap. So that's what I always talk about on the way home. I've got the bacon and sausage baps in the side, but yeah, Simon knows what I'm on about. Quick one. Sarah said, now sending all my footage to Gareth to edit because got me an editor. Brilliant. Yay. MC Belly, good way, nice and warm. Just going to quick click through some of these. Got to get the staff working.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what
you're telling everybody that your wife wanted you to get her a 8-inch back. I lost it. Sorry.
She's used to a 9-inch sausage, mate. So, but
then what would you do? Give her your 4.5 twice? Sorry,
twice. Yeah. Yeah. Click on the OnlyFans link. Oh, this is going down the rabbit hole very, very quickly tonight. Quick one from Paul. We start Simon losing it. Yeah, definitely. Quick one from Rowley. Rowley's asked your questions then. How's it going?
Absolutely brilliant, Roland. Having a blast. Still loving the big Z. Can't complain.
And he no longer looks like a Power Ranger. There you go.
Exactly. Yeah. Mr. Z-Head Deadpool. Yeah. I'm going to post the link up one more time if anybody wants to jump on the stream, because there's only 4 of us. If anybody else wants to jump on the live stream. But what I'm going to do a bit of self-promotion here. If you haven't followed Z-Head's down here, follow this guy. Z-Head down here. He's got some really, really good videos. He does a lot of TikTok shorts as well, and YouTube shorts. Go and check out some of his shorts.
And he's always topless. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go, ladies.
Yeah. He does. I did find one the other day. You were doing the Mel Gibson Freedom. It popped up on my stream. I went, Jesus Christ, that's got about a year old, that one.
That's right.
Yeah, so that popped up on my stream again. And obviously this guy down in the corner here, Mr. Hills on 2 Wheels, Drew, in America. If you haven't seen any of his videos, go and have a look at some. Oh, he's decided to change the channel again. Look, we've got Love Face back again. Online strips without. Keep clicking, buddy. I am loving how you're coming in here and just keep. It's more clicks for me.
I help you a long time. When you want.
Yeah. I ride Lambretta 150. You'll give me good loving. Oh dear. While you're there, then, so obviously Love Face Clothing. If you are on a foreign channel, I'll take a portion of egg fried rice, 2 chili con carnes, and a chicken fried rice with a chow mein on the side. So if
I'll have a vindaloo with pilau rice and a couple of
a couple of naan breads.
And a cream of some young guy.
Yeah, cream of some young guy. Yeah. Definitely. Have you noticed they've got?
I'll have a deep fried chihuahua. Thank you very much.
There was one I put up the other day. Quick one. Quick one from MC Belly. Sucky, $10.
Love you a long time.
Yeah, we love you long time. Yeah, definitely. There was one I was saying the other day that it popped up on my stream. I've got to stick this up. Sucky, $10.
It's Brandon. That's who it is. It's Brandon. Empty tank.
I'm going to get Paul in because Paul's sitting in the side feed watching all this crap going on. So. I said that first to get. Yeah, exactly. Love Face wants. Yeah, I'll do you a swap. You come and give me some Love Face, and I'll give you a couple of the wife's baps. How about that?
Oh my God!
It's going down the rabbit hole very, very quick here tonight, guys.
How's things, Paul?
Not bad, thank you, Stuart. I'm good. Watched your videos earlier. Good stuff, mate. I love them.
Power Ranger.
I feel a bit left out. I shaved my beard off earlier. I was just meant to trimming it, and I put the electric razor on the wrong setting, and I ended up going up too short. And I thought, oh shit, I'm gonna have to level it all out now, so it all had to go.
Oh.
I started looking like Hell's on 2 Wheels there earlier today.
So you left your beard trimmer on Manscaped instead of beard trim? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I left all the hairs in the plug hole as well, so that will be nice. You'll hear a scream in a minute.
If you left it on Manscaped, you still have a beard.
Yeah.
Well, the wife said to me the other day, she went, "Your beard's getting too long. Go and trim it." And I went, "Yeah, all right." So I trimmed off the sides, and I went, "How's this?" And she went, "Oh, for God's sake, you've got a goatee." I went, "Yeah, but it looks good." She went, "Apart from that grey bit at the bottom." And I went, "There's always the dye that comes in." And she went, "No, just leave it grey." I said, "You should be worried."
The goatee looks like you was having a chew and it all came away, didn't it?
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
What I've always said about a
I said to her, you should be more worried. The goatee's there, but it's this on top. Look at this. No, it's like, fucking hell, it's getting thin on top, boys.
We've got that's a satellite dish. That's a
No,
satellite
exactly.
dish.
I'm
That's
just.
reception. Yeah.
I said to her, if it gets too bad, I'm just going to shave it off and do the full Jason Statham.
It's all right. There's no snow on top because there's fire in the chimney, baby.
There you go.
I
There's no
wouldn't
fire
mind,
in
but
my chimney. Look.
she said to me, she went, it's getting really thin on top. And I went, well, if you let me move down the bed a bit, it'll stop my head rubbing against the headboard. Yeah, we'll quit her from rolling. Never mind, Paul. That happened to my ex. Oh, it's going very, very down the rabbit hole now.
I'm wrong, isn't it?
Oh, that's the best bit about this. Oh, what love we got going on here. Porky Western Rider, thanks, mate. Yeah, your bike, Paul, is doing very, very well. It looks nice and shiny now.
Excellent. I'm waiting for my client to pay up, and then I can come and shed out my readies. And
I've spent more
And
time
this
on
time,
your
not fuck up the
CB.
test.
Yeah, I've spent more time
Hey?
on your CB than I've spent on my GTR.
Right. Actually, I was going to ask or suggest on Sunday, why don't you ride the CBF?
I could do that
He
for you.
wants to do a baby Lockwood.
But I was
That's what
going
he
to do the
wants
baby Lockwood on the VFR, so I might take this in a Scottish accent. So this is me. I'm out on a wee ride on the VFR.
Listen to that VTEC growl.
For freedom.
Look at the body position.
Exactly.
Oh, you feel the wind right up my kilt.
I'm going to have my helmet camera on Sunday, and I think we're all going to have to do a little montage of all of our footage together, and we're going to have to do it in Scottish accents for Stuart, all right?
Yeah.
Exactly, definitely. Yeah, if
There's wee Rev man, wee man on VFR.
Yeah, Daddy Lockwood, they've called me now.
Daddy Lockwood, yeah.
Funny last week, he looked like you as well.
Yeah, Sarah, a bunch of pirates.
After the stick I got last Friday when me and Lockwood were on the
You
street.
Bernie Gaff, we sound like a bunch of pirates.
Yeah.
That's it, 9 o'clock is pirate time. Tune in for Rev Bombs, pirate time.
How'd you become a pirate? Nobody knows. You just are.
Arr.
Talking of I can't even bring it up on my stream. I think it was Premises 187. I think it's 3 videos ago, riding through the middle of London, and he pulls up against the London pub. Lo and behold, in the front of the pub is Johnny Depp having a pint.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. So Premises actually got Johnny Depp. There's a guy called you can find him on Facebook, Milo Sparrow. He's a Johnny Depp lookalike, does a brilliant Pirates of the Caribbean, and we had him down at Pinewood Studios when I used to DJ down there. And I'm very, very good friends with him and his wife. Now, you'd think being a Johnny Depp lookalike, but his wife is a white witch, and she is. But she messaged me. She went, "Oh, Milo's got this." Sent me a couple of photos, and I went, "Oh, bloody hell! Next time you're up in Milton Keynes, come and pay us a visit." And she went, "I'll tell you what. How about Captain Jack on your bike?" And I went, "No, it's not happening. It's not going to gel." And she went, "Oh, but he's quite welcome." And no, not going to do it. But I said, "Oh, I've got a friend that can do it." And she went, "What's that?" I went, "How about Milo climbs on a BMW?" So we're going to keep that stum because Andy's not in the room now. So we may get Captain Jack in front of a tractor.
Excellent.
But yeah, he's not sticking his leg over my bike.
Oh yeah.
So what happened to GTR, Rev?
Oh god, long story, but most of the bikes now, the garage runs 8:30, 5:30, so that is the opening times of the garage. I am on site 7 o'clock every morning, so it gives me an hour in the morning, get my paperwork done, get the day sheets up for what the mechanics have got, fire the bikes up. So keys are in at 7:30, and I fire every single bike up. Apart from my GTR, which has got Simon knows it's got a dodgy gear position indicator, so you can't fire it with the side stand down. So what I normally do is stick it on the main stand, I fire it up, run it out the front, leave it running, stick it back on the main stand, and we leave all bikes on for 15 minutes. So it eats fuel, but at least you know the engines are coming up to temperature, they're getting hot. One of the van mechanics decides to fire my bike up, wheel it out into the front yard, kicks the side stand down, the bike cuts out. Oh, job done, and turns it off. Come obviously the evening, 5:15, 5:20, get the bikes in, fires my bike up, brings it into the workshop, shuts it straight off. I go to start it on Wednesday morning, and it's not firing. It's just he soiled the plugs.
Yep.
Which means it's a full fairing strip and plugs out, which is about two.
When you say soil the plugs, I mean, how easy is that to do then? I mean, did he turn it off with the kill switch then?
No, he just turned the ignition off. But because the bike's not been run long enough, the engine,
right.
Yeah. So basically,
flood with fuel, and
you've got a shitload of fuel in the cylinders, and as soon as you turn that bike on, the fuel pump primes. As soon as you turn it over, it's chucking more fuel into the cylinders. So you're just adding to the catastrophe. The only way to do it,
a couple of days for it to evaporate off and then start it. Then
doesn't work. Unfortunately, cylinders are still wet because they hold the petrol inside the cylinders.
The only way to do it is take the plugs out,
clean them,
drain everything out. Maybe some WD-40 for it when you try and start it. Yeah.
Oh wow, that sucks.
Yeah. So yeah,
plugs are not easy to get into either.
Yeah, and the ZZR is an easy one. The GTR is a full right-hand panel.
I think it's the same on the ZZR.
Yeah. Right-hand panels off, plugs 3 and 4, and then put it all back together. The only thing you've got to remember is that they've got coil caps on the top, so it's not a standard spark plug. If you don't lever them off correctly and you break one of those, you're looking at £56 a piece.
Wow.
And our technician, bless him, I said to him, take my side panels off, start at the left-hand side because that is the hardest one because you've got the carb body and all the cables on the left-hand side. I know where they are, get the panels off. 5 bolts later, and he looked at it and went, I can't do this. Put the bolts back in, leave it for me. I will do it next week. So I'm going to probably do a couple of hours every night, stay late at the garage, work on my own and just get it all apart. Because I said to him, I don't want you working on my bike if you don't know what you're doing.
No.
I think I win the competition for the longest time to change a light bulb on a motorbike. 4.5 hours.
Oh, Jesus.
No, you win.
Yeah. Well, on my bike, you have to get to 4 bolts underneath the bulkhead where the front headlight is mounted, where the fairing is. And then you have to have like some long attachment for your ratchet tool to actually get under and undo 2 of those, lift the whole stuff, the whole set forward. And then you got to jiggle around with the actual bulb and then end up like I did, dropping the little tiny retainer screw into the front plastic. And then you have to turn it all over and shake out the nut and then not lose the nut. So yeah, 4.5 hours I was swearing and screaming in the dark for most of it, but it wasn't fun. I'm wondering how easy it is to do other motorbikes because that's the only negative about the whole motorbike. Everything else on that Sinus 125 is so easy to work on. I could do a spark plug in literally 10 seconds flat, but hey, everything else.
No, headlight bulbs on a GTR are very straightforward if you've got skinny arms and you can work blind.
So you can get in there you need a 4-year-old Asian to get in there.
I don't have many of them knocking around.
It's this thing here.
Yeah.
What you do with a ZZR and a GTR is you put your light bulb on a bag of rice and the wee Asian will come during the night and change it for you.
Brilliant.
The worst one we found. Do you remember the old CRF 250s? The Hondas. Oh, the Honda CRF 250 is an absolute pig. We had one of those a couple of weeks ago, and his headlight aim was a mile out. And I said to him, "Oh God, your headlight aim's out. I can either adjust your headlight aim, so it's going to cost you 23 quid for 15 minutes of labour, or you can take it away." And he went, oh, how hard is it to do it? And I went, here's the screwdriver. If you want to do it in the front yard, mate, crack on, but you're going to be there for an hour, hour and a half. And he went, oh, I said, stand and watch me, and I can probably do it in 15, 20 minutes. And he went, oh, and then walked out to the bike, adjusting it, and it's full right lock. Try and get your hand in, stubby screwdriver. And I'm like, I skinned my knuckles so bad.
Yeah.
In fact, I've still got the scars there.
Excellent.
Yeah, skinned me knuckles getting it out, and I went, it's not adjusting. And he went, why? I said, because you bounced so many potholes, you broke the adjuster. And I got the top of the headlight, gave it a bang, and it leveled up. And I went, as far as I'm concerned, your headlight alignments would take it, go away. Yeah. But we did it. But it was, the CRF 250 or the 450 are absolute pain in the arse to change the headlight alignment on them, because you need like the arms of a 12-year-old. When you've got hands like a plate of meat, like me and Simon, and you're trying to get sausage fingers in to change a bulb, it does not work.
No.
That's
quick one.
The
So
bit-
glad I have a Michigan. Yeah, quick one for MT. Obviously MT, I quoted on that green Michigan that I sent out this week. I had a really weird one. So I did all my ride test. I went all through my lighting circuit, went to turn right, and I had it on main beam. So I check everything, lock to lock, check all the lights, lock to lock. Had it on main beam, went to turn right, and the headlights went off. Every single bulb went off in the headlight. I went, oh, okay. Turned it left, it was all right. Every time I turned right, the headlight went off. So hooked it into our young technician, Adam. He had a look at it, and bless his little cottons. And he said to me, he went, I found it, and I went, right, what did you do? He said, I had the headlight out, I checked all the connections, all the plugs are all good, but I got hold of the wiring loom and shook it up and down. He said, whoever's put the bike together trapped the wiring loom between, they fed it through the wrong part. So it had caught the front yoke, and it had caught one of the wires, one single wire. He stripped the loom back, took the casing off, stripped the wire back, tiny little break in the wire, but you could see where it had been bent backwards and forwards. And I went, what did you do? He said, I cut it, trimmed it back, resoldered it, sleeved it, job done, and I rewrapped the loom for you. Does it work? Oh, God, yeah. And he found that in literally 10 minutes, which for us, we would have been through the bike, checking absolutely everything.
Yeah.
And it was just a case of just shaking everything, working his way through. So for a 20-year-old or 21-year-old lad to find something like that, which, you know, one of the diagnostic technicians would have been on probably for an hour. The guy is bloody good at what he does. That went out this week. Customers very, very happy until he obviously come to pick it up and he went, oh, I've got it insured. And I went, all right. He went, I'm just waiting for my insurance to come back. And they phoned him and said, no, sorry. He said, your 70 quid quote has gone up to £96 a month. And he went, oh, sod that. I'll go elsewhere from insurance, and wheeled it home. So he had to push it about 2 miles home because he wasn't allowed to ride it on the insurance because he had no insurance. So quick one from West. I went to France with a mate on a fate. Used the roll of electric, blacking out. I had one in this afternoon. I had little Suzuki. Oh God, it was a 125, but it was like a bobber version. And I said to the guy, I went, "Oh, I noticed the black gaffer tape." And he went, "Yeah." He said, "I've got a French bulb in it. It's a French headlight because it's an import, but I put a bit of black tape on it because the beam alignment spot on, mate. You know, your headlight alignment's absolutely spot on. Job done." And it passed for everything apart from the fact that he got no front brake pads. And I went, "When was the last time? When was the last time you changed your brake pads?" And he went, "Oh,
this bike has brake pads."
Yeah, I forgot to change them last year. And I went, yeah, you need to change them. I said, did you not notice they were metal to metal? And every time you put the front brake on, there's a weird sound. He went, oh, I just thought that was suspension coming on. No,
I'll be checking out my suspension then if it's making that kind of fucking noise.
No, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Rowley said, you know, I just would not turn right. Just go round the roundabout, left hand ways. Yeah.
do 3 lefts. Yeah.
Yeah. MT. Quick one from MT. They've been on about it in the Facebook group. A lot of people have had that on the Michigan's right hand turn. Yeah, the loom, the bottom of the loom, because it's in 2 parts. So the bottom loom catches on the steering yoke.
Yeah.
typical Friday build, unfortunately.
It's maybe more than that. It's maybe that's the way they've been told to route it. So it's something that they're maybe going to have to revise. With the, but
And
will they do a recall on it?
Yeah, it is exactly that.
Right,
It only
Cody.
seems to be on the Euro 5 ones.
Right.
KG's
all
off,
the
so
best.
thanks very much, Code, for popping in, buddy. Much appreciated. Oh, Brandon is back. He's back. Still in the sauna.
God, who invited him back in? Look.
He's back, chewing nuts as well.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he was always doing that.
Right. Yeah, quick one. Thanks very much, Code. Quick one from MT said, I've not had that problem. No, Euro 4 Michigans. The other one that we've had issues with. Now, we had one in today. I obviously can't name the customer. My bike is not running. I can't turn the ignition on. All right. Very, very clearly on handover. And if you've seen how I do my handover, so we do basically 3 or 4 ride tests, video the last one, hand over the bike, ACF 50 clean, and then the customer comes in and I have a huge PDI check sheet, 8 pages. This is your bike. This is what we've done. These are the faults found. These are what's been rectified. Services are not free. They are chargeable. Recovery you have to pay for. We will not recover your bike if it breaks down. My bike does not start. Why? I can't put the key in the ignition and turn it. Well, where do you park it? Leighton Buzzard train station. Yeah. Simon and Paul know what I'm on about. Parks it at the station and rides it 2 miles home. When did you last service it? When did you have the bike? Have you not read your service paperwork? 3 months to the first service. You're 17 days out of service. Gets it in for a service. And technician strips out the front end of the bike. Ignition lock's not working, mate. And he went, yeah, I know. He said, have you not seen the front end of the bike? I went, what's that? He went, someone has forced the steering so hard to the right, they've broken the ignition lock. Theft damage. And the customer has not noticed it. Unfortunately, not a warranty item. It is a chargeable job. Gave him the price. He went nuts. Oh, should be covered under warranty. No. Have you got any chains or locks on your bike? No, don't lock it up. I just put steering lock on. Your own problem, mate.
An
not
insurance
interested.
problem then. Go to the insurance company and they'll get out of it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But it always gets me why people you're gonna spend 5 or 6 grand on a bike. You're gonna go and park it in a dimly lit area, and you're not going to put any security on your bike. So it's not going to have an alarm. It's not going to have a tracker. It's not going to have a chain. Do you get much of this in the States, Hells? Oh,
you're
on mute. You're on mute, Drew. There we go.
I'm not. You're on
there
mute.
We go. Oh, God.
I can hear myself. You just can't hear me.
Oh,
but yeah,
a ghost just walked behind Els.
The ghost of Hellion. But yeah, I mean it's a normal thing. That's why I just don't lock my bike. Because if they're going to do it, they're going to do it. And if I get back, I don't want to be damaged to hell. So, plus, sometimes I do stuff because I'm bored and see if I can't bait somebody out, take some frustration out on,
Yeah.
But speaking about, so you guys change spark plugs? Because I just blow my motor up and change the motor instead.
Well, you change the whole engine.
Yeah, if I could change a whole engine, I would. But oh God, yeah.
I mean, I only did it 3 times this year, so.
Quick one from Sarah. When are you guys heading to Florida again?
We are first week of March.
Hey, there we go. So,
Daytona. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Woohoo. Quick one from MT. Yeah, insurance job, definitely, mate, definitely.
But yeah, Daytona. See, Sarah, if you watched the beginning of the show, you would have heard the big announcement about us having an event at Daytona this year.
Go on, do it again, Drew. Tell everybody.
So you'll have to come watch the show on Monday to get the rest of the details. But right before I got on the show, I was told Simon I got a message back from Zero. We got invited. We're going to do an event with Zero Parts at Daytona this year. So we're excited for it.
That's all you get until you watch the video.
There you go.
Yeah,
hey, it's a big thing for a small channel like me.
Exactly. Yeah, it's huge. So yeah, I hope
Made up
it
for you, mate.
blows
Well done.
up and gets you a load of subs, mate. Yeah. So you need more on your channel. Definitely more people on your channel.
Shoot,
The amount you do for other people, Hells, you need more for you. Yeah, you need it to come back.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about it because I already got a shit ton of friends from it. So
exactly. Yeah. Quick one from Brandon. Do you have any security on your bike, mate?
Well, so this is the thing, isn't it? I think it's a very controversial topic. Because some say an alarm is better than a tracker, and some say a tracker is better than an alarm. So I have neither, and I just have locks. I have two locks. They're like hardened steel. Basically, enough time for me to get out of bed, run downstairs butt naked, and tell them to piss off.
That's enough to scare anyone.
Exactly.
Well, Brandon comes running at you butt naked. You're going to wonder, why is this woman running at me butt naked? You know.
See, I've got a data tool on the bike, and I've also got the tracker as well. But that doesn't activate until the data tool kicks off. But then you get a 30-second gap between. As long as the ignition is armed, the tracker will turn itself off. I think Simon, you've got a data tool on yours, haven't you, Simon?
No.
Oh, not got one. Oh, you need to get one then.
Nothing on mine.
Simon, where do you live?
You want my address?
Well, yeah. I'm just saying.
You want to come and see me, big boy?
No, I mean,
he lives at the rough end of Bletchley, mate.
I'll tell you what. I don't put nothing on my bike unless I go to London. Then it's two locks. It's this lock at the front, and it's a chain on the back around something.
Well, no one's going to steal your bike anyway, is it?
The thing is,
but I could park my bike up anywhere I like and leave the ignition on, and I'll put my son's bike next to it, which is a 125, and I'll put a chain on the back wheel. They will try to nick my son's bike. They will leave mine alone. It's too big. They're not interested.
It's too big. They're not interested in big bikes. Centered R's, GTRs, Harleys. People are going to go for 125s or scooters. The big thing is the scooters at the moment.
Yeah, and if they're going to, if someone is going to steal my bike, it's steal to order. They want a GTR 1400, and no matter what you got on it, they're going to take it. So I say, well, let them take it. Yeah, there is a little secret tracker on mine that I'm not going to mention, but there is a little secret tracker on mine. I know exactly where my bike is, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Rowley's just off, so thanks for popping in, Rowley. Much appreciated. Yeah, take care, Rowley.
Waiting to get his breakfast.
Yeah, he's probably off. But I say it's probably the right time to go and have breakfast now. Quick one from Western, where they tried to hit the Mrs. Rebel. System stopped and taking the bastards. Obviously got frustrated, threw the bike on the floor, dent and tank. That's the thing with these, don't you just wish you could go out with a bit of 4x2 and just paste the hell out of them and just throw them in the local hedge?
What's wrong with that?
The little tracker thing I've got on my bike alerts me if my bike is moved, and it went off one night when I was actually doing nights at work. And I thought, well, fuck me, that shouldn't be going off now. So I'll go out and have a look. And what it was where the bike's parked at work, if it's raining or drizzly, people go and stand there and have a cigarette. And one of them decided to sit on my bike. So I just calmly walked up to him, punched him. He got off my bike, and I told him to leave it alone. But that's how sensitive this thing is. So.
Quick one from We Ride WV. I credit Hells on two wheels for a lot of my success getting started. He deserves it. Drew's channel is very, very small, but God, some of the content that he is banging out there.
It's not only that; it's the small channel mafia stuff he done. And I watched the last one you done. Yeah, that stuff. And the two guys you had on there, HD Drive, I think was one.
Yep.
I subbed to him, and he automatically subbed back to me, and we had a few. He's got a really good channel there, and I really do like that one. And he deserves more than the subs he's got.
Yeah.
So yeah, props out for that. The small channel mafia. Yeah, everybody look that up on YouTube and subscribe to that one, because that is definitely worth it.
Don't forget, guys, use these hashtags as well. So hashtag small channel mafia, all one word. All the links go back to Drew. He monitors it as well. Quick from Rowley, just as I go. he's got a video on motorcycle security. So check it out, guys. You can't get better than this. So go and check out Rowley's channel. Rowley's out in Oz, so check out what Rowley does. He bangs out some damn good videos, actually. And he's always here. The last one he did, I think he was in the toilet pan when I think it was Military Bikers channel. He was in the toilet pan. Rowley is an absolute. He's an absolute screamer. Rowley does some really good stuff as well. So a lot of people just subbing up to Rowley. Don't forget all these guys in this room. That's the whole idea of the Friday live stream, Bikes, Beers and Bollocks. So you can follow all us lot. Just sit in the room and we literally just chat a load of crap. Wow. But at the end of the day, it's a big biking brotherhood. Obviously, man down here, PTSD, mental awareness. Paul down this side, got to get the hands right. So Paul's obviously one of our guys that subs to us. Simon lives about 2 miles from me, 3 miles from me. He's always in the garage. El's on 2 wheels, the other side of the pond. Stuart's up in Scotland. But we're all in it just for the sake that we just love riding our bikes, and that is the only reason we do YouTube. The money's nice when it comes in, but obviously none of us, well, apart from I think me, I make about 70 quid a month. That all goes back into looking after the bike. It's going to cost me a lot more than that when I strip that GTR down this week because it's garage time.
I hope you're going to charge that technician. That's all I can say. Yeah.
Oh, bloody, yeah. Tell me about it. £85 an hour plus VAT, so £102 an hour labour. And I've got to get on that. Someone is going to get their ass kicked or pay my bill this week. But after 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, it's free ramp time. But it just means a few late nights for me. But I will get it working. Yeah. The only other thing is obviously she is in for respray next week. So we're having the new panniers done, new top box on it, wing mirrors done in candy green. And I have, you'll like this, Simon. I've just got to find them. Thanks to you.
Look at that.
I found the sticker company. Don't look at me gut, mate.
Oh, hello.
Right.
He's looking at your butt, what you got.
Right. I have so much crap up here. The new RB stickers are on the way. I've got loads. If you want one of the old RB stickers with a ZX9, drop me a DM. We can send some of those out to you. But I had some YouTube stickers sent to me this week. And one of the girls said to me, she went, I'll send you out some stickers free of charge. And it's these ones. So they are due to go on the panniers and on my front screen to match Simon's.
Where'd you get them from?
A company that I use, they are on eBay, and I've used them before, and I will tell you the company.
Well, don't stick that on your bike, though, boys. Fucking, it'll decrease your value. Jesus Christ.
The company I used. Let me find the
that? Sushi.
Right.
Is that going on your bike, Simon?
Yeah, I've got one on there. I've just got to put this on the other pannier. So,
guys, here's one for you. I used to have.
Your wife said.
My wife said, "Oh, really?" And I went, "You know, I do. I'm Catholic. I got to have fucking fish every Friday night. Otherwise, I ain't happy."
What's that? Ring the Care Bears because I don't. Oh, I like that one. That's good. Actually, what you want to do?
They are called
on Sunday.
Sticker It.
Do a sticker swap on Sunday.
Sticker It is the company. So that is my normal one. If I take the green screen off for a second, you can actually. Let me just get back into this. So camera mic.
Is that what that is? I thought you were just some weird gothic.
No. Yeah. All right. Just give it a rest. Just wait for the camera. Oh, here we go. Simon's got one. So yeah. So that's the stickers.
He's disappeared.
Yeah, I've just disappeared.
So Simon just took that off his dartboard.
Yeah. So Simon's got. Yeah, bastards.
You guys are mild. I ride around with a big old sticker on the front of my bike that says "Raise Hell, Make Bell." So
yeah.
I like that.
So yeah, but you guys ever get questioned about walking around with a camera? Because this happened the other day, and I kind of felt bad for being a smartass, but it was so obvious what I was doing. I had the camera, had the bike, and I'm standing next to the bike, talking, filming the bike, and the lady goes, "Oh, you do YouTube?" Well, the YouTube channel's right on the side of the bike. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Well, what's on your YouTube channel? I was like, I don't know, motorcycles probably. She's like, "Oh, okay," and walks on. I'm like, he stood there and watched me talk about it. Like I didn't want to be a smartass, but
Dumbass.
I mean,
The world's full of dumbasses. There you go.
Yeah,
The
Simon,
only
I was
time-
going to. Carol, sorry.
The only time I get issues is if I've got the helmet cam on and you can tell that it's on because the red light is on. When I go in a petrol station, they ask me to either take my crash helmet off or to turn my camera off.
You can go into settings and disable the light. It's a drift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I should do that. Actually, that's a good idea, Stuart. I will.
I do that because it's always good to catch out the other boys when you're park the bike up, because you get a lot of sort of natural conversation. Obviously, you're not putting out anything that's they're not going to want to see, obviously, but it does. It's like if they just catch them just slightly off guard and they don't see that light flickering, then you get some absolutely great interactions. Sometimes it's crazy.
It's funny you should say that, actually, because on my Mod 1 lesson, I had my camera on and I said to my instructor, John, who was a really nice guy, actually, I said, "Do you mind my camera being on while we do the Mod 1 practice?" He said, no, not a problem. And I kind of meant to sort of turn it off every time we stop for a bit of a cigarette break or have a coffee or have a bit of a chat about, stuff.
Yeah.
And I left it on, and you mentioning the red light, I forgot it was there. And I found myself looking back at the video. I put my video up tonight of the Mod 1 practice. And I cut a lot of it out because otherwise it will go on for hours and it's just fucking boring for a lot of people. But I found when I was looking back at it, every time he was talking to me, he wasn't talking to me. He was looking at my camera and he was going. It's quite funny. But yeah, I think I'll turn that red light off. Actually, now you've mentioned that, that's a good idea.
See, the thing is, you don't get that on the new Drift, because you base it's a lot smaller than what's on the Drift Ghost S.
You're talking about the Drift 4K?
I've got the if you haven't seen it, Paul, it's here.
Oh, I like that. Is that your new LS2?
That's the new LS2, but God, this thing looks aggressive from the front.
I really like that. I'll tell you what, I've been looking at getting another crash hat, and I was looking at the Icon. Does everyone know what the Icon is?
Yeah, I've seen the Icon brand.
Yeah,
the Icon brand. Yeah,
I see wears it, but that is nice. That's the Valiant, isn't it?
This is the Valiant 2. So you've got a bigger air vent at the front. Obviously, I've had it stickered up.
Yeah.
I've got the Drift in there. It's got this one's got the mic adapter that goes underneath.
Can you just hang on? Can I just see that up close? I want to see where the microphone goes in. Is that on the bottom? Is that a screw-in jack or is that a plug?
No, it's a USB jack into the bottom, so it's a USB-A.
Because mine broke. And
so this feeds in. Let me just see if I can pull it out a bit. Hang on.
No.
Give us a second. Let me.
That's a whole different live stream.
I'm sorry, I've just walked in and I've heard Red Bomb say, "I'll just see if I can pull it out a bit." What have I missed?
There we go. So you've got OnlyFans again. So US. That's a US. Yeah, USB-A.
Oh, and there he is. He's pulling out his helmet. So sorry. Yeah, we've
USB. That's a USB-A into a 3.5mm jack. But this is that's the Drift S. So sorry, Drift X. So a little bit small. It's the same one that Simon uses, actually.
I use the Drift XL.
Is that a modular helmet?
Modular. So basically, button at the front. What I do like about this is it's got some wicked locking cams on it. So there we go.
Oh.
So it is a hybrid. I'm just waiting because obviously we're not going to do anything with it till I've got a Cardo on the way. I've got a Pack Talk Bold coming.
How much are
they? These are £280. Quick bit of promotion here. The guys at Drift sent me this and it cost me £60. And then the drift cameras that I had sent to me, they sent me a couple of X-Demo drifts. Andy GSA Tractor had one. He got one free for the Christmas draw for the quirkiest
yeah, I
comment.
remember that,
Yep. And the second camera, I've got that there. So I've still got the original, my old helmet. So the old Rev Bomb helmet is still being used with the Drift Ghost S. That's the new one. So, and I am waiting on a silver iridium screen with a pin lock at the moment as well. So it's got a Cardo pack talk, which means I can link up and chat to Simon on his interphone.
Yeah.
Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing.
On, so, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, you're going to be ignoring me, aren't you?
All right, going back to icons, I have icons. They look cool, but they are very loud. A lot of wind noise. Very loud.
Is that because the setup of the visor goes right down to the front, doesn't it?
Yep. They're cool looking, but they're just loud.
Yeah.
So I stick to my Simpsons.
Quick one from Western Rider. Well. Yeah, is a new drift coming. So yeah, I think Craig or Goose are going to be doing that on Motor Rev.
Yeah. What's it called?
I don't know what the new drift camera. While you guys are chatting, I'll go and search it. So
I've just had a little look, but I couldn't find it.
It's called the Drift. We want your money. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
I like the drift because it's a nice profile camera. There's a lot of people that really like the GoPro, and there's no doubt the quality on them is brilliant. I think Lamb Chop was doing a ride out, and he was using the new GoPro 10, and it's got a feature on it where it minimizes all the shaking around and the movement, which is great. But the trouble is they're so big, and when you actually mount a GoPro on your crash app, it's sticking right out here, and that kind of, I don't know, it kind of puts me off. I don't know what.
Sorry, I need to interrupt really quickly. Why are you calling it a crash hat?
I've always called it
a crash hat. Really? Oh, mate.
Have you not seen Paul's video? He crashes.
when you go to a bike meeting, someone's like, oh, nice hat. I'm like,
yeah, but Brandon, you don't know what I do in my other life, and I've spent a lot of my time picking up people and what's left of them, so I call it a crash hat, mate.
A hat. Wow.
Enough said. But yeah, I just find it a bit off-putting when you've got a great big GoPro sticking right out here, out of your crash helmet.
If you want to,
it's called a safety helmet.
Safety helmet, or
helmet at all. It's a safety.
If you want to see how to mount a decent GoPro, look at how Zedhead mounts his with Sugru.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
The new Ghost.
Show us.
Yeah,
you like getting your helmet out on live stream? Come on.
Absolutely.
Ghost. You've had the Ghost 4K. We had the Ghost X, Ghost XL. They've now called it the Ghost XL SE.
Hang on, hold it up a bit, Stuart.
Special edition.
So basically, right there at my fingers it's a material called Sugru. It starts off soft and you mold it. It's a moldable glue.
Let me see if I can bring you. Hang on, Zed. Let me bring you up full. There we go.
Yep.
Get it to the light a bit.
I need to go this way a wee bit because the light's to the other side.
That's better.
So basically, it's the moldable glue is there. You can see it there. It's the moldable glue that interacts between the GoPro base mount and my helmet, and it's solid within 24 hours.
And that's totally permanent now, is it?
The only way that you can get that off is that to actually cut it with a craft knife, and then you can actually just peel it off the helmet, and it doesn't leave any residue or any mark. But like I've got mine, it's like a forward facing, so my camera is mounted at the front. It's a Hero 9 that I use, so yeah, that's what I use, the Sugru. So basically, it doesn't matter what the shape of your helmet at the front is, because like this is an AGV K3 helmet, so it's got quite a pointed front, and that's why I use it, because the Sugru just takes up all the sort of bumps and lumps that are on the front of the helmet instead of like the chin strap or whatever else. I use that, and I've used it in the last 3 mounts, and I've never had a failure yet.
Awesome. And what, you got a Bluetooth kit on there as well? What Bluetooth kit is that?
That's the
Senna.
So I've got it's a Senna 10S,
I'm about to
the
say
rea-
that it's out of 10s, yeah.
Yeah, the reason I've got the Sena is I've actually got a Sena Bluetooth audio backpack for my GoPro Hero 4, so I can wirelessly use the Sena headset to do my audio, which gets recorded on my Hero 4. So
I was wondering why your audio was really good quality, actually. So you've answered my question now.
yeah, I'm using the noise cancellation system that's on the Sena headset. So it's nothing that I'm doing. It's no skill of mine. It's basically Sena's technology, and I don't know why GoPro didn't pursue the whole route with Sena, because they could have had the best wireless microphone system in on sale. And they basically, when they went to the Hero 5, the whole Sena deal never they never went with it again. So it was crazy. But yeah, that's one of the ways that I get my audio. I've also got the audio. I've got two mics basically on my helmet.
Mm-hmm.
One goes to my Hero 9 and one goes to my Hero 4, which is through the Sena. And then I've got a mic also, which goes into my DJI Osmo Action as well.
That's the one that goes on your handlebars.
Yeah, that's the one that's on my. That's my forward facing. So I've got a microphone. It's a stereo mic, which is permanently mounted inside my bike now. So in future vlogs, I'll have external bike audio. I'll have two mics picking up my audio as well, so I can switch between the two of them, whatever one's better at any given time. So I get told when I started that if you've got one mic, you've got no mics. If you've got two mics, you've got one mic. Because if you've got one mic in your helmet and it fails, you don't have any mics.
That's the issue I've got. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I found that mine broke.
Yep. So I run a minimum of two in my helmet.
I was going to show you the alternative to the chin mount that you can get, because I've got the chin mount on mine, which is that. It's like a weird little, because like you were saying, the AGV is a pointy mount, right?
Yeah.
And how does that stick? How does that stick on there, Brandon? Is that with 3M or what?
Yeah, 3M, mate. Exactly that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, that's good. That's quite solid as well.
Yeah, I guess if you've got more time to mess around, you can just get the chin mount. But then you're right, you've got the chunky GoPro bit in the middle.
Yeah.
So that's why I normally just run the drift on the side.
Oh,
but right. I prefer the GoPro because the quality, I just don't like it because the battery life is like an hour.
An hour?
Yeah, it's bad. Yeah.
I get 9 hours out of my drift. It's quite awesome.
No, out of the GoPro, but yeah, out of drift, mate, you get 8, 9 hours, 10 hours if you're lucky.
Yeah, 8, 9 hours are decent out of a drift.
Yeah.
So that is one negative, and you're right. I prefer the drift because it's so compact and it's just so good. But quality-wise, you can't beat GoPro.
No, you're right. They've been in it a while. The quality is there, but I just want to see the results of someone that's using one of these like 80, 90 quid cameras, because these GoPros, they're like 300-400 quid. I haven't got that sort of money at the moment.
Yeah.
If you want to see a good review on a £10, I think it's a B&M cheap cam. Go watch ZS. Go watch ZS.
Yeah, it's a good bit of consumer advice, Paul, when it comes to cheap cameras. I took a lot of time doing the research when I bought the camera, so I would go and watch it, look it up on my videos, and you'll see it.
What do you slow and steady? Okay.
What do you use, Stuart, for your editing? Just a quick question while you're there.
I use Cyberlink Power Director 365.
Oh, I've just got that. Yeah, Simon's got that as well, haven't you?
It's the best. The best that I've found.
I did.
Myself.
As Paul knows, I did a little video on how.
That was good.
Yeah,
that was good.
I thought it was a good video, mate. And what I like about it is that they're constantly on top of it.
Yeah.
And I don't know, do you ever watch Malik, Simon? He's called Power Director University.
I watched one a little while ago, but I haven't caught up with any of them more. So no.
Yeah, if you
look, quick one, guys. Alison and Hayden are heading out, so we'll see you on Sunday, guys.
See you Sunday, guys.
Yeah, see you Sunday. Thanks, Alison and Hayden.
So like Malik brings out videos like once, maybe twice a week, and it's how-tos. It's how to do your transitions, how to sort of blank out stuff at the back, and it's basically allows you to dive into the depths of the program, because I mean, like, you can go down a rabbit hole very, very easily when it comes to your editing software, depending on what you want to do. So
yeah,
I tend not to. I tend only to do the same thing over and over again. Only sometimes, if I'm doing a different video, then I'll look at, right, how do I do that? Because you could end up your 2 hours just learning how to do the process before you actually have to do the process. So
yeah, I mean, I did that quick video on 365 because I know people like Paul, Andy GSA, Empty Belly, and a couple of others I follow don't use any editing software. What they basically upload is their raw footage of them turning the camera on, then turning it off.
Yeah.
So I thought, all right, I'm going to do a quick video here on how to edit it and just bring it in, and then just a couple of little bits afterwards. But Power Director 365 is so in depth, like you say, it does so much stuff. And there is so much free stuff on there as well that I've been using it for a year and I have not even scratched the surface.
Hey, Stevie.
MB
is in the room, guys.
Good evening. But yeah, I'll say I've not even scratched the surface on it and using it for a year. And I think it cost me, I got it on a deal, it cost me £46 for the year.
Yeah, so, I got it in that deal as well. It was basically I got an email saying that the deal ends tomorrow, and like I was like, okay.
Yeah, I'll have
I got in there. I got in there at the 11th hour on mine as well, actually.
Yeah.
That's funny you say that.
That same here, I got Filmora on mine.
Sounds very similar to marketing strategies, doesn't it? Like, because I bet if you went on there tomorrow with a different email address, you'd have the exact same promotion.
I don't doubt it. I don't
doubt it. For £46 for a year's license for what this program does, I think is brilliant.
Yeah, quick, come on, guys. My OnlyFans page is down to £6 for tonight. Normally 40.
If you want to see Red Bomb Strip, give him more money.
Quick one, because obviously after Stuart's video that he did on the cheap, well, Simon knows because we used a couple of them on the ride to Super Sausage. I think we shot off of 4 cameras that day. They were crap. I think crap is an understatement. Thanks to Stuart. But obviously then I went and switched up to one of these. So I've got the 360. That thing is a godsend. That does. I don't use it very often, but when we do the Super Sausage runs with the bike packs, that is a great little bit of kit. Now I managed to pick that up for I think it was £160 with 3 batteries and a 2 64 gig cards. So little case, second hand from the company. That was an X demo for me, so I tend to pick up a lot of X demo stuff, but I do tend to stick with my drifts. And I've got to mention, thanks very much to the guys from Drift that keep sending me stuff out and saying, oh, you know, do you want to review this? I don't really want to do a review on your cameras. I know how good your cameras are, but if you want to send me stuff and then I'll give them away.
Yeah. If you don't want to do a review on it, I will, and I'll keep the camera. That's about that.
Exactly. Well, that's why they sent me the 2 demo models and said, just do us a review on the cameras. And that's why I gave one away to Andy, because I said to him, I'm quite happy with my old Drift Ghost S. It never fails. It's hit the road 4 times. You look at the amount of times that helmet's gone down with that camera on it. And the thing doesn't work.
Put the link in the chat for MB.
Let me just bang that up for him. Miniature bike.
I've got it. I've got it. I've just gone on there and had a look. Thanks for that, Weston. That's a good call. I'm just on the page now, just having a look at those.
Yeah. Mad Bike, take a look at Brave 7, Drift for your audio. Yeah, great little bit of kit. But as I say, I love Drift. The guys at Drift really helped me out. The guys at LS2 really helped me out with freebies. But at the end of the day, it's not all about freebies. It's about promoting the brand. Obviously, we use Viper helmets. I've still got to do that video of that helmet where I've done the first video, sat at home, showing you the helmet. I've got to get a camera on it and show you. I've took it out this week. I connected it up, but I didn't put a camera on it. And I called Phil at the garage and I said, "Can you hear me?" "Yeah." Clean as a whistle for I think it was 199 quid for a Bluetooth all-in hybrid helmet. That Viper helmet is really, really good, and it's a damn good aggressive looking helmet. So there's a further video to come up on that, but for the price, well worth every penny that you're going to buy it. Here he is. It's the man himself, Stevie. Hello, boy.
Stevie.
All right, boys.
How are you doing,
How you
buddy?
doing, fella?
Doing
Where's-
good, fellas. How are you?
Yeah, where's the tunes?
No tunes. I want to come on and talk to you guys, so no tunes today.
Out in the truck.
Where we off to, Steve?
Where are we going?
Just finished work, so on my way back home.
Excellent. When you out, your bike's up for sale.
It is. It is.
What?
And I have just returned. I've just been to a certain garage sorting out my new bike. So
Ooh.
It's gonna. So that's gonna be a reveal, is it?
you'll have to wait and see.
Yay.
Interesting.
Yeah. Top secret, boys. Unfortunately.
It's a Honda Derville.
So she's going.
He's getting a gold one.
She's going past X.
It's a Honda Goldwing, isn't it? It's a Honda Goldwing.
Have you, have you,
Yeah,
a gold
yeah, let's say, have you got a gold wing, same as Smitty?
That's what we're getting. A fucking 1987 Honda Goldwing.
Nothing wrong with the gold wing.
Hey,
Run
fuck all
on
right, hey,
charcoal.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. So yeah, so it's gonna be a big reveal. Usual, new bike thing, new big reveal and all that shit. So I'm going back tomorrow to fucking stamp and seal. So we'll see.
Sign
Nice
your life
one.
away.
Yeah, keep us in the loop, mate. Keep us in the loop.
I will, mate. It's probably when I get it, it won't be coming out. I won't tell anybody or show anyone till probably fucking March. By the time, because I won't be able to ride till then anyway. So, but yeah, shit's not cheap.
Put a snow plough on the front of it.
No,
Say again?
it ain't cheap.
Put a snow plough on the front of the bike, Steve.
Yeah, fucking hell.
If,
I'll tell you what,
if
boys,
you put a
shit's
snowplow
not
on the
cheap.
front of it, it's got to be a Honda, isn't it?
Alright, fucking hell.
What bike
What we all
are you
thinking
selling?
Say again?
What bike are you selling?
The Sporty, the Spitfire.
Oh,
Yeah. So she's going to the fucking graveyard in the sky, so won't be able to fucking ride that anymore. So she's going to whoever's gonna have it next. And yeah, that's it, man. We'll move on. We move on to something bigger and better.
well, that means it's definitely a different manufacturer then. Yeah, I'm going with a Honda.
Well, let's hope it's not a GTR 1400.
Oh, piss off, piss off. If you haven't heard the story, Stevie, one of the mechanics brought it out of the garage, started it up, turned it straight off, brought it in at night, started it up, turned it straight off. He soiled the plugs. 2.5 hours to change the fucking plugs.
Fucking hell.
He soiled the plugs. And I went, you better get that changed because I'm going to soil your fucking pants.
And he's still in a job.
Shit in
Holy
another
fuck.
man's pants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a few late nights for me next week, mate, sorting that bloody bike out. But the good bit is I get to take the VFR out on Sunday, so I'm going to be Lockwood for the day. Daddy Lockwood.
Daddy.
Granddaddy.
Who's your daddy?
Look at Stevie opening the roof. Look at that. Let's have a look at that fucking Canadian sun.
Showing you the manky fucking grey sky. I tell you what, you've never seen drivers like you've seen Canadian drivers, mate. Calgary, they are fucking awful.
Tell Diesels about it.
Mate, they drive around in the dark with no fucking lights on and everything. I'm like, what the fuck? They're just they're mental. Absolutely
Well,
mental.
he said it was all right. I could see you. You had your lights on.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. And they're all most of them have got black cars. So a black car at night time, you can't even see it. It's fucking just like, I'm sick of shouting, turn your fucking lights on. Sick of it.
Yeah.
But,
Quick one for Barry, Boo Rider. Come in and see me on Monday. I'll show you that demo of that new Viper helmet we've got for
Yeah.
199 quid,
His
mate.
helmet did bounce a bit Sunday. That's all I
Yeah.
will say.
Yeah,
It did bounce
Gary,
a bit.
pop in and see me on Monday at the garage, mate. I've
Are
got
you,
that.
are you selling them then? Are you selling them
Yeah.
from Eclipse?
We are now the official brand name for Viper helmets, and they're sponsoring me as well. So yeah, I've got full backing of Viper helmets. It's not just helmets; it's jackets, boots, gloves, security. They do the whole kit and caboodle, mate. And it's damn good, cheap. It's good gear, but really good
Damn
prices.
good cheap gear, he nearly said, didn't he?
Damn good cheap gear. Yeah. It's really. It's reasonable. It's very good price on it at the moment. You know, you compare it to, I would say that Viper with the Bluetooth in is equivalent to at least an LS2 or an Arai.
Is that modular?
It's modular as well, mate. Yeah, it's flip front on it.
Anyway, on that, Boo, your head weren't in the helmet when it hit the floor, so I think your crash helmet's all right. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
I might have that off you. I need a modular helmet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Come in and see
didn't
us. Yeah. Viper helmets, Paul. Viper helmets. Yeah.
I take it you're not opening the shop on Sunday. You're just meeting.
No, we're just meeting up, mate. But if you want to pop down, if you're coming down to Eclipse for the meet up at 9, I can show you because it's in my office.
All right. Well, I'll be there for about 8:30, 9. I've got to set off from Essex at about 6:30 or 7 or something.
I am going
you're
to be.
Gonna have to leave about 3 in the morning, Paul.
Yeah, I am on site from about 8:15, ready for 9 o'clock because I've got to get the 2 bikes out, prepped up, tyre pressures, oil checked, and water. So I'm on site from about 8:15. I'll get the kettle on for you.
Yeah,
Nice.
Paul, I'll bring a tow rope with me so you can look up to the back of my bike, and I'll take you up the A5.
I was going to suggest that actually, mate, because it's the only way I'm going to get over 60 on my heap of shit.
If I make the tow rope elastic, you can even overtake me. How's that?
While Stevie's on the channel, bloody hell, Stevie, that view last week when you were banging them tunes out with them Rockies in the background, mate. Jesus, mate.
Yeah, man.
I want to move to Canada. I want to move to fucking Canada, mate.
Is that where the Coors Light comes from? Them Mounties.
Yeah. Yeah. To be fair, mate, you know, I was on my way to film a video, and I've done it. I've knocked out the video, I've edited it, and it's out not this Sunday. I've got another outdoors video coming out on Sunday where, you know, I'm in the middle of the fucking Rockies somewhere. That comes on a Sunday at 9 o'clock. 7 o'clock UK time, I think it is, PM. And then that video where I was going way into the Rockies to one of the most iconic places in Alberta and in the world. That I end up halfway up a mountain. So that comes out a week on Sunday. So it's spectacular, mate. It really is. It came out amazing.
Oh, brilliant. Did you take your jet boil with you?
I did. Yeah.
It's your bloody fault. I went and spent £140 on a bloody jet boil. But
What,
God,
mate? You'll see.
it's a bloody bit of kit, isn't it? Jesus Christ!
Yeah,
2 minutes, I think it was about 2 minutes and 30 seconds to make a cup of coffee. I'm like, oh, bloody hell.
Exactly, mate. I tell you what, they never had them when you were in. They would have been a godsend, eh?
Oh, Christ almighty, like you're looking 5 or 6 minutes to get a decent brew up.
Fucking hexy blocks and a fucking hexy cooker.
Yeah, it's like comparing the SLR, the SA90. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But yeah, no, mate. So you'll see on Sunday, I deploy the jet boil. And I have a little bit of a mishap, so if you watch it, you'll see exactly what it is.
Brilliant,
brilliant. It's looking pretty funny, like. So yeah, man, jet boils are fucking godsend, and they're brilliant when you go camping on the bike or whatever. They're fantastic to put, you know, you're boiling the bag in to make a brew or whatever. They're fucking amazing. They really are.
Good bit of kit.
Yeah, they are. I think I might get sponsored by Jet Boil, actually. Fuck it.
Hashtag jet boil. Cook my arse.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, wicked.
No, but I'll tell you what, jet boil or not, if it ain't got a Starbucks or a Costa, I ain't fucking going. And I'll tell you what, at this camping lark, is it 4 or 5 star?
Over here is a little bit different than camping in the UK, I'd imagine. So yeah, it's a little bit more extravagant.
Yeah. The thing is, you can get them little. You can get like the packet coffees, so you can get like the cheap coffees, the Nescafe, or you can get your Starbucks lattes, or as long as you've got a couple of litres of water, your jet boil, and a couple of those instant coffees, you are sorted.
Empty belly? No, it's on the A5. Sorry, I'm just answering empty belly question. Sorry.
It helps, mate, when you you've got like fucking probably 100 years worth of rations in your garage.
Exactly. Oh God, don't tell me about the eco packs, mate. Oh God, ration pack. Yeah. Oh God, add some water.
Yeah, done. Boil in the bag. I'm amazing at boiling the bag, mate, man. I tell you.
The only one I didn't like was the bully beef. That bully beef was bloody awful.
Yeah, the shit in the can. That was horrible. That.
Exactly.
Yeah.
For all you boys that don't know, it's like we're talking army rations here. Like you're right, here we go for MT. So that's where it is. It's Watling Street, A5, Northampton. If you want to get the Super Sausage Cafe, that's the postcode. Slam it in your sat nav, and that's on the A5 in just outside Milton Keynes and Pottersbury.
Yeah.
But if you are coming, if you're coming to the Sunday ride, make sure that you tell them on the gate that you are in Rev Bomb's party, because otherwise they will park you elsewhere. We have the first 40 spaces in front of the garage.
Right.
So as you,
are they going to open the pit stop for us?
I think Chris is. Yeah, I think Chris is going to open pit stop for me as well.
Yeah, it's going to have to be, otherwise it's going to be forever fucking queuing up for a cup of coffee. Yeah.
Exactly.
Sunday's going to be a no plate day as well. No plate, no court case. So just remember that, boys.
Yeah, exactly.
Dad,
yeah. So.
Dad, you on the bookie tonight, lad, or what?
No. I've got a little El Perro Negro. I'm on some craft beer. Craft beer tonight, my man.
Fucking hell.
Get in.
What is that?
Treat yourself, mate.
What is that?
It's a beer. It's a craft
That's
beer.
Beer52.com. That's from.
Look at the dog's butthole. Look.
Torn to shit.
Brilliant, man.
Ravaged.
That's awful, that is, isn't it?
Right, we're just going to post. Simon's just shared this link on private, so that is the link to Super Sausage Cafe. It is absolutely massive. If you want to come down to Super Sausage Cafe on a Sunday, and they actually got voted, they're probably the best cafe for the last 4 years. So, food is bloody good.
You need something like that over here, man.
I'll tell you what, there was Stevie. Yeah. There were 2 biker cafes within a mile of each other. We had one called Super Sausage, which we go to. The other one was called Jack's Hills.
That's shut down, didn't it?
Yeah, we called it the Weekend Warrior Cafe because all the guys that rode BSAs, Nortons, and all the old bikers used to go there. But the car park was full of potholes. They went and spent out about $5,000 to have the car park resurfaced. But the food was still shit, wasn't it, Simon?
Yeah.
It was literally greasy spoon. You go and look at some of the stuff they do at Super Sausage. They do like curries and fish and chips and sausage and chips, full English breakfast. They've really upped their game on sort of the cafe front.
The only advantage with Jack Hills was it was open in the evening, whereas Super Sausage weren't. So
Super Sausage weren't. Super Sausage shuts down at I think 6 o'clock or 8 o'clock. But the parking, everybody knows what Super Sausage is. And of course, you've got the main cafe to sit down to eat food, but he's got a little burger van outside called the Pit Stop. So if you want you want a quick coffee or a burger, you just queue up outside, and you can literally get your food within about 5 to 7 minutes, even when it's busy. But Chris and Gail that run it are really spot on the ball. And their social media marketing is like Jack's Hills does no social media. Super Sausage are all over social media, and it's just the fact that all the bikers, all hashtags. So you've had all the big bike bloggers down there, Missing and Flyer, Lamb Chops, Simon GTR, the huge bike blogger Simon GTR has been down there. The 1000cc Club are there, and it gets shared out. And of course, people come down. We actually had, I think, Simon, you were with me, Simon, last year when Silverstone was on. Were you there?
Yeah.
Now, you might know this, Stevie. So MotoGP, this Repsol Honda turns up in the car park, guys in Repsol Honda leathers and a crash helmet, walks up to the tea hut to get a cup of coffee, takes his helmet off and says, "Coffee, 2 sugar, please. So
Rossi.
they get, yeah, and no, it was Mark Marquez, wasn't it?
Fucking
Yeah.
hell.
And Chris had the poster on the back wall, pulled the poster down and went, shush, just have coffee, sit there, be quiet. Just and sent him a free bacon and sausage roll. This 14-year-old kid walks past with his dad and went, Dad, that's Mark Marquez. And he literally threw his roll down, threw his coffee away, got on the bike and fucked off. Yeah, legged it. And all the bikers there knew who it was. They were all like, oh, hello, mate, just giving him a wave. And he was giving them the nod. As soon as this kid opened his mouth, and it was like, he was gone. He didn't want to be seen.
Shit, isn't it?
Yeah, it was a bit shit, but everyone was like, fucking hell, Mark Marquez was here.
Well, we have a thing called the Big Sky Barbecue. I've literally just passed it now. And obviously all the Harley guys, they all gather at this place every Wednesday night and just eat fucking barbecue and get blazing and then get on the bikes and ride fucking wherever they're going. But yeah, it's not the same, you know what I mean? It's not, they have like, you know, brisket and all that shit. You can't get a fucking sausage and egg butty, that's for sure.
Yeah, our cafe is pretty good, for probably one of the best bike cafes in the area. But the thing is, it's not a long ride. It's a nice 20-minute ride, but gives chance for me and Simon to do a little bit of a video blog on it and just have a little bit. I left him standing a couple of weekends ago. I left him standing in 4th gear. It's the
You
first time
fucking
I've had
surprised me. I didn't expect you to do that.
I actually opened the GTR up and took it to 3 figures, and I've never done that. And it was like, to say I shit my pants was an understatement, mate. I'm like, that's the first time I've opened that GTR up in a long while, and I'm like, crap. And it just kept going and going and going. I'm like, holy crap, back it off. And I think I got just over the 120 on that, Simon. And I'm like, back it down to 80, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, that thing is just nuts. But
yeah, I know.
Yeah,
it gets there quick, doesn't it?
it gets there bloody quick, and I was too bloody quick at times. But it was nice just to see what it'd do on a nice straight road, and I think I surprised Simon a little bit because I've never opened that thing up. I'm normally quite sedate if I was on the ZX, because I know my bike inside now, I would have blammed it down there. But the GTR, I'm taking my time getting used to the bike before I open that thing up, because I've only been on it I'd say about 9 months now, and I still want to getting used to the bike, getting used to the power before I decide to start being a complete and utter, because you know what's going to happen. I'm going to go out like a complete and utter lunatic and just stuff it.
Yeah, well, I've had mine for 3 years now, and to say I still can't outride it is an underestimate. I can't. It does more than I can, and I've ridden it for 3 years with full luggage.
Quick one from Weston. He's off to bed. Thanks very much, Weston. Good to see you on the show, mate. Thank you very much. MT said he might pop down in the car. Yeah, I know Boo's coming in this weekend, so Western Riders Night, mate. John, where is everybody from? So the man next to me.
I kept up with Boo Rider on his BMW 1000 RR because there was cars in front of him constantly. So that's the only reason.
Quick one from me. Simon over here is about 3 miles from me. Zed is up in Scotland. Glasgow, Zed?
Just outside Glasgow Airport, which is nearer Paisley. So
Paul's over in St Neots, and obviously Brandon just below me, I think, is in is it Farnborough?
Right? Yeah, Camberley, Sandhurst,
yeah, down that way. So yeah, Camberley, Sandhurst.
Yeah.
I used to live in Farnham, just not far from there.
That's it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah. So Western Riders later, pal. Loads of people's like that. So much for my Sunday morning laying. Exactly. Get up in the car, get yourself to Super Sausage. It's going to be a good one because Jim Diesel,
Mrs. Empty Belly and Mr. Empty Belly. It'd be lovely to see you. Yeah.
Boost from Silverstone as well. So yeah, we've got Jim Diesel joining us this weekend. He's driving all the way up from Essex on the. I think he's got his Kawasaki, so he's coming up on the KLV. Yep. So it'd be good to see. Jimbo's always in there every now and then. He's normally up every couple of months, but I don't think you've met him yet, have you, Simon?
Who?
Jim Diesel.
No, I have not met him yet.
Oh, you've got to meet Jim, mate. He's such a he's such a nice, cracking guy. He really is good. MT's up in Nottingham. So, yeah, get in your car. If you can't get down on the bike, MT, get in your car and come down. Show off your
Actually,
red
that's a
bomb
nice
sticker.
run from Nottingham. That's straight down the A1, isn't it?
Yeah, straight down the
Sorry, no,
A1M. Yeah, A1M1, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'll probably go the A14 and then pick up around Kettering, head south.
Oh, come down the back road, 49.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Careful you don't get the police sending out a stinger and puncturing your tyres. Did you see that on the news?
Oh, God, yeah.
The coppers that sent one out and accidentally done 8 other punters' cars, and they didn't even get the offender vehicle either.
Exactly, yeah.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant. That's just I love those kind of stories, Paul.
I do. I think they're brilliant.
I'll tell you what, we had it. I think I've told the story about a year ago. We used to run the comedy club in what was called the Escape. Brandon, you've probably heard of the Escape in Milton Keynes, the Snowdome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There used to be a comedy club in the top of the Snowdome, and it was called Comedy Central. So it was an affiliate link to all the other Comedy Centrals. We had a guy in called Paul Zerdin who happened to win America's Got Talent about 2 years ago with a puppet called Sam. We had a comedian on before him, and he said to Paul, he said, "Oh, can I borrow your ventriloquist stand, which is like little flat plate?" So he's got all the stuff up, and he's like, "Evening, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a comedian tonight. Oh, just good to see you. Before I get started, I'm just going to do something. Anybody got a £10 note out there they can just lend me for a couple of minutes?" So this girl's gone in her post, lent him a £10 note. He's rolled it up, undone this packet of white powder and sprinkled it onto the stand, cut it up with a credit card and snorted it up his nose. As he snorted it up his nose, he went, "Right, let's just see where everybody's from. Over this side." And they went, "Oh, we're a local solicitor's firm, Jeffrey Lever." "All right. What are you guys in the middle?" "Oh, we're estate agents." "And what are you guys over here on the right?" "Oh, we're all Thames Valley Police, mate." So wipes the stand off really quickly. And then he said to me, he said, "Oh, just ignore what I've done for the last 5 minutes." And he went, "If I was to give you what I've got in my pocket, would I get away with it?" By this time, obviously, someone's alerted the interior security. So I've got 4 security guards stood on the door waiting to haul him out. I've got 2 police guys at the back that have stood up and obviously, right, we're going to nick this guy. And he went, "If I give away the other 4 packets that I've got in my pocket, would I get away with it?" And they went, the guy at the front went, "Well, I'm the chief inspector, mate." And he said, "It's our Christmas party, so you better hand over what you've got." So he pulls the 4 packets out of his pocket, hands it to the chief inspector, who has a look at the white powder, and he went, "Oh," passes it across to one of his drug guys and went, "I don't taste like Coke." And he went, "No," he said, "it's quite unbelievable." He said, "How much it burns your nose when you're trying to sip fucking Lemsip up your nose." And he got them hook, line and sinker. It was so funny. All these coppers' faces went, no Nick. And he hooked him hook, line and sinker. But that was and he actually went on to win. I think he won Britain's Got Talent about 2 years ago. He was a comedian, won Britain's Got Talent 2 years ago. But the guy that was on before it, Paul Zerdin, went on to win America's Got Talent. So it was a good night by all. I ended up doing I think I did about 5 minutes. I got paid to do a 4-hour disco and played 5 minutes of music. So I spent most of the night at the bar getting lashed up. And then they went and knocked the whole building down and built it into I think it was an Aspas Casino. I think that's what it is now. So it's some sort of casino, but they knocked the whole building down. So quick one. MT's on the way, so I'm going to get him awake early enough. If tip water over, tip a bucket of water over about 6 o'clock in the morning.
Do it.
Yep, he'll make it. MT, yep, he's coming in the car, so you get to see the red bomb sticker on the back of the bike, on the back of the car. He's on the way. We are, we are at 11 o'clock, almost time to tip over to the other channel. So this is where my man this side gets to have a few views on his channel. So we're going to do the final bit for tonight. We're going to hand over to Simon. Everybody goes over to Simon's channel. The idea of that is obviously I could stay on here till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning and just rack up the views and rack up the votes. Simon is a small channel. Simon likes to do his little bit and piece. So we're going to send everybody over to Simon GTR 1400's channel. He's going to start running his StreamYard link in probably about the next 10, 15 minutes or so. But before we do that, the final outros, and don't forget Super Sausage Run is this Sunday. Eclipse Motorcycles at 9 o'clock in the morning. Meet there. We are leaving at 9:30. Run up to Super Sausage. Once you get there, you make your own way back. But there is around about 35 to 40 bikers on the meet. If you are coming down to the garage, keep the bloody noise down, because the last lot we had 6 Harleys in last time, and they decided to rev the nuts off, and we had 2 complaints from the council. So keep the noise down if you are turning up at Eclipse. Shut your engines.
Keep the noise down on my little 125.
Keep the noise down on your 125. Yeah. And as I say, if you are coming along for the ride, this Sunday is not the Super Sausage Ride. It is now known as the Daddy Lockwood Ride. All bikers that vlog on that day have to talk in the Scottish accent.
Aye, laddie.
Look at wee Red Bomb on his wee 125.
Yeah, exactly.
Daddy Lockwood.
That was set by Zed over this side, so blame Zed for that. So we're gonna have a go at Lockwood. Not in a bad way. We're going to be nice to Lockwood, but Scottish accent ride out this Sunday. Don't forget hashtag Lockwood 92. I think it was 92 and it's Stu.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so hashtag Lockwood 92 on all your vlogs for this coming Sunday's ride.
I think Stuart should come down. How long did it take you to get down here, Stu?
Probably about 15 hours.
6 hours and 40 minutes. I've just actually checked it. I've just checked it on Google Maps.
6 hours 40 minutes.
Aye, that's how long it would take.
As I do that on a Sunday morning.
As I say, Stu, I've got a 3-bed house and there's only the 2 of us here. So anytime you want to come down and crash at our place, mate, you're very, very welcome.
That's cool, bro. Thank you.
Any other guys
down,
that want to come down? Obviously, if you're coming from afar and you want to come and crash down, just give me notice, mate. I've got a spare room. Always welcome to have bikers down here. Mrs. probably won't like it, but we've got 3 bedrooms and we only use one. So one is the office, one is a spare room. It's got a double in it, but you're always welcome to come and crash at mine. Simon's got a spare room as well. Come and crash at his. Or if you're really hard up, we'll put you in the storeroom at the garage.
Or even worse than that, we'll put you at the MK Stadium with the MK Dons.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh,
yeah.
Anything but that.
There's plenty of space in there anyway, isn't there?
Oh, you've always got the what is it? The hotel at Pink Punters, Simon.
Yeah, we can put them in up there. There's plenty of room up there. It's free as well if you're willing to receive.
Yeah, exactly. Just make sure you sleep. Back to the wall and sleep upright.
Yeah.
Right. So everybody, we are heading over to this channel, Simon GTR 1400 on YouTube. Final outros for the night. So Simon, tell us about yourself.
Yeah. Well, what do you want to know? Simon GTR 1400. I ride a bike and talk bollocks. A little bit for the newer vloggers, because I know we've got a lot of them following us now. I did a very quick video on how to edit a video. So head over to my channel, have a look at that. Download that software, have a play with it. You ain't got to buy it first. You can use it until you want to use all the features on it until you want to buy it. So have a look at that. And I'll be heading up to Super Sausage on Sunday with Wee Man. On his wee VFR.
The wee VFR.
On the wee VFR. And I'll be doing that. And just look out for us. Like and subscribe to the channel. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, something else, Twitter. I don't know. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. But yeah, look out for me.
Pornhub. Definitely Pornhub.
Pornhub. Yeah, that's it. Cheers,
I'm just gonna put up the address for the garage, because a lot of people said, "Oh, we're going to come to the garage." So let me just stick up this string.
eclipsemotorcycles.co.uk and
come on,
look for directions. There you go.
If only I could show you guys the map that I'm looking at right now to get there.
There we go. So Eclipse Motorcycles, we are units 4 to 6 Roots Works, 16 to 20. Oh, it should be 26, not 24. So we take up 10 house spaces. Tavistock Street in Bletchley, but just put in MK2 2PF. That'll bring it to the garage. Keep the bloody noise down. No rev bombing. There's only one person that's allowed to rev bomb. That's me. But yeah, we're meeting there Sunday morning, 9 o'clock. Before we go, Stuart, tell us a bit about yourself.
Zhead Motovlogs, ride a ZZR 1400. Just had the last couple of videos have just been sort of unboxing videos. So I'm just sort of preparing my kit for the season coming up.
Power Ranger.
Not anymore. No, it's like I had that was just the colour scheme on my bike, as I was saying at the time. But we're changing it up a little bit. So I've got a couple of videos coming up. One will be I've got a new battery that I'm fitting to my bike, which I'm actually looking forward to seeing how it performs. And I've got the carbon fibre heel plates as well that I'm going to be installing over the weekend. So that'll be another couple of videos going up on the channel. Not how-tos. I don't like how-tos. It's just me doing it and you watching. That's what it will be. So
nice one, mate.
That's me.
Not how to, it's how I do.
Brilliant. Yeah, exactly. Paul.
I'm Paul, Mad Old Biker, and I've only been on the motorcycle since legally since September, and I'm just charting my little journey from 125 to 1000cc, going through my mod 1 and mod 2. End of.
Brilliant. And of course, this man down here, big 1000cc club. Brandon, promote the channel, buddy.
Yeah, I'm new to this whole thing. I only really started this because of Stuart Little at the top that way, and Simon, Grandad Simon, who resembles the man from Up. And
those 17 subscribers you've got have just gone to 16.
Yeah, so I'm literally new. I run a club called the 1000cc Club. Just over 17,000 members in the UK and like 30,000 followers or whatever it is. I actually wanted to touch on something quickly, so I might as well say it now. We've extended to the southwest, and this pub owner has reached out to us. It's a brand new pub. It's actually really nice. It's quite a retro pub. I don't know if any of you have ever been to like Ace Cafe. It's like an Ace Cafe sort of style, but not Ace Cafe because Ace Cafe is a shithole. But yeah, it's that sort of thing, a brand new thing. And he said it could be the 1000cc home for the southwest. So, and it's down by Poole Harbour area.
Oh,
Poole Harbour, mate. Oh, that's a lovely place. So we've set up an event for that.
It's nice
because we're looking to do. I think it was late July, early August to come down. Obviously, I'm going to go down and meet Exeter Rider, Western Supermotor, and do that area that weekend. So it might be worth hooking up with that cafe to go down and have a run with them.
Oh, can I come? I want to get down there.
Yeah, cool.
I'm going to
sort something out.
Got another event as well, so I'll read these two events out quickly. So we've got another someone. I don't know why. Rev and Simon will know this, but I've got a white hoodie and it does not say white. It literally goes black. So we've got this ride on Sunday for anyone in here who can't make Super Sausage. That's a lot closer to home. Well, for me anyway. Box Hill, which is Surrey way. Rikers
Cafe. Yeah,
that's it, mate. We're going there, and the ride's called Ride for Brandon's White Hoodie. I don't know who's made this event, and I don't think it's very nice.
I don't know why.
But one of the merchandise team just said, I didn't know we sold that color, and I was like, oh, nice, thanks.
Anything to do with that?
Oh yeah, that's exactly the reason. Yeah.
Or you could always go for the front view, which looks. Where are we? Oh, we've got to find it.
Yeah.
Got to find
so
it
I just want to quickly say as well, we've got a funeral escort coming up for Thursday. If anyone here is free on Thursday. Oh mate, yeah, looks like I've been in the trenches, isn't it, in World War II? Yeah, we got a funeral escort for a guy called Lewis Brown, 17, and sadly lost his life on a motorcycle accident. They're meeting at Quick Fit on the A20. No, it's not there. Where is that? Meeting at Quick Fit car park, Dorking, wherever Dorking is. Don't know where that is.
Sorry, mate.
Sorry. Okay, ignore me.
Yeah,
I thought it was more up your way.
Yeah.
We've got that, and then we've got Paul Shutdown Bike Meet, which literally the owner was like, "You guys can use this as a bike meet, just be respected." So I put, "This will be a little bike event in Poole." They requested that we respect the environment around us and their neighbours, and then I've called it Poole Shutdown. So we're going to expect a good. We've already got 26 responses on that.
Post a few up to my page, mate. Share it up to my page, and I'm quite happy to bang it up for you.
Okay, yeah, awesome. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're just trying to get events flowing. It's just trying to keep it active.
Exactly.
Like I said, we got Super Sausage on Saturday as well. Unfortunately, not Sunday. So there's going to be 2 groups. Then won't there be one large one on Saturday, one large one on Sunday?
Yeah.
I'll keep them happy. Keep Super Sausage busy. But anyway, yeah, my name's Brandon,
You're up on Saturday, are you?
No, I'm not, mate. I'm not. Yeah.
So you're sausaging on Saturday?
No, I'm not. But at the 1000cc Club.
All right.
I'm not
do you want me to give? Because I'm speaking to Chris tomorrow. Do you want me to give him the heads up for you?
Yes, please, mate. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Okay, no worries. I'll speak to him in the morning, probably about 9 o'clock.
There's some quite good bods there. I'm not too sure on numbers, but there should be quite a handful or more. But yeah, my name's MC Tank. I'm new to YouTube, trying to start it, and Boo Rider's my dad, and he's annoying.
All right, nice one, guys. Don't forget, we are now switching streams, so we're going across to this guy, Simon GTR 1400. Jump across on YouTube, punch his name into the whatever you do on your YouTube. Anyway, he's going to get straight. Yeah, whatever you're doing. Anyway, guys, I'm going to head off to bed now. Got a 5 a.m. start as always. Go and strip the GTR down in the morning. Don't forget the Sunday challenge. If you are coming with us on Sunday, get your wee helmet on and get your Scottish accent on. We're all going to be riding like.
Have we all got to wear kilts? That's all I got.
Do you know what? No, what I might do is even blue my face up. You can take our bikes, you can take our licenses, but you'll never take our freedom.
Actually, when we come up to Scotland, I think everyone should wear something of a tartan of some kind.
I think that's a damn good idea, actually.
I think that'd be cool. That
my family, I'll tell you what, my family has its own tartan, and I've got it. So yeah, it might happen.
Yeah, why not?
Well,
I've never been to Scotland, so it's going to be a big deal for me.
It's wet, it's cold, it's fucking miserable. Yeah, just so you're not disappointed.
That's all right, because the guy that because obviously I used to be on Equity in my real name, and the guy that nicked my real name was I can't think of his bloody name now. Doctor Who, David
something.
Yeah, it was Muck something, and he changed his name to David Tennant, which is
I
my real name.
I remember reading about that.
Yeah, but he bought my equity card off of me because I had an equity card in the name of David Tennant. So he bought my equity card.
Should have bought it for $1 million.
No, I gave it to him. I bloody gave it to him. Yeah, because I started.
Made some money.
I could have made some bloody money out of it, but then I opened my equity card up as Dave T, which is why I had my T Sound disco name. But yeah, and then the missus said to me 4 years later, she went, "You're on telly," and I went, "Why?" I went, "What do you mean?" And she went, "This guy's playing Doctor Who. It's you." And I went, "No, that's not his real name." Oh God. I'm gonna source that now because that's winding me up because I've met him twice and I still can't remember his real name.
Yeah, I remember reading about it, but he does a good job because I tell you what, the Scottish accent is very strong, and for a Scottish person,
McDonald, there we go, David John McDonald.
For a Scottish person to do an English accent must be really tough.
It is. It's easy to do a Scottish accent when you're pissed and you're English, but
well, Zeddy does it every week.
Yeah, I do.
But
I think I'm actually getting very good at it as well.
You put an English and a Scots next to each other, and you get them to drink the whiskey, see who lasts the longest.
Well, Zed, you seen the flags I got behind me? I haven't got a Scottish one. I need one. I can't get one.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Definitely.
Right, so everybody head across to Simon's channel. Thank you very much. Thank you to everybody that's been in the stream tonight. So that's we're going to start from the beginning. So Code, Ponkster, Western, Rowley, Exeter Rider, MC Belly, Mrs. Burning Gas, Mrs. MT, Western Riders. Who else have I not mentioned? I think, of course, the man himself, Hells on Wheels, can't go out without mentioning Hells on Two Wheels. Boo Rider, Ali, Hayden, Stevie, Military Biker, Ponkster. I think that's about everybody. If I didn't mention you, Crumbly Mal, Paul M. My apologies if I didn't mention you in the side feed. Thanks very, very much for joining the live stream on a Friday. Thanks to those two guys that obviously donated that huge amount of money. That is not going to sit in my account. That is going to go off to Stevie's PTSD thing. So I'm gonna ship that out to Stevie's PTSD thing for the military and the underprivileged.
That's a nice gesture.
Yeah, I don't like money sitting in my account. I don't need the money, guys. I don't do this for the money. I do it for the love and pleasure of being a biker and enjoying a Friday night chat, because there's bugger all to do it. I could be tortured. Obviously, I like to sit here for a couple of hours. Otherwise, I've got to go and talk to the missus for a couple of hours. So she's torture for me.
Talking about that spare room you had on your back.
Yeah, talking about that spare room now. Yeah, exactly. I'm in it. What? Yeah, all right. She said, "You make your way there now." Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I
He's
do
going to give
enjoy
you a Glasgow kiss.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, punch to the face. But I do enjoy having a Friday night chat with all you guys. It's just big brotherhood. So she puts up with it. I know I must mention the missus, because she puts up with the shit I do every week, every night, sitting in the office uploading videos. Most wives would be like, "Oh God, I'm a biker widow." Yes, she is a biker widow, but she reaps the rewards. She does get a little bit of that. Oh, you can have some bingo money tonight, or you can go out and go out with your mum at the weekend, spend some money. So, thanks to my missus. Once again, thanks to everyone that follows us. If you are riding this weekend, we will see you at Super Sausage 9 o'clock Sunday morning. I should be on site from 8:30. See you at 9 o'clock. Riding out at 9:30. If you are turning up at the garage, shut your bloody bike down when you pull on the yard, because we have neighbours. We had noise complaints last time. That was the fact that we had probably about 8 or 9 Harleys turn up. So, and Simon with his GTR. Yeah, bingo. MT takes a bingo money retirement. Oh, exactly. Who's Boo Rider? I don't know. He's some guy that rides this flash BMW. As I say, thanks to Zed, thanks to Crumbly, thanks to Boo. Really good stream tonight, guys. Nice to have you all in. Don't forget Simon's channel. Head across now for the oh God, we're late as well. So it's 11:20 stream. Until Sunday, guys. And don't forget, if you are vlogging with us, Scottish accent. You've got to be done. Take care, and thanks to Simon, Paul, and Stuart, who are still in the room. Thanks very much, guys, and we'll see you again next Friday. Take care, guys. Be well, ride safe. Big goodbye from me. Take care.
Bye bye.